fix that one day. I think I actually have to wait until 8 and then hop on. Whatever. Sooner or later I'll figure it out. There we go. Link is up. So go on, sign up, get your debate game up. No reason to be lacking in these debates anymore. Alright. Let's see. Can never tell if I'm too loud. I think I might be. Check. Go down about 85. Q. Gotta remember how to go live though. It's like mad important. Or at least Premiere. Still don't know how to Premiere. I guess I thought I might have to wait until actually 8. That's when it actually goes live. Which would make sense, or why put a timer up, right? Cool. Alright, and let's see if that's working. You got that overlay.
Trash. Well, we're gonna talk about the good men and why you don't qualify. Even if you apply, why you don't qualify.
Well, damn.
So, hey, Simon, give me some traits of a good man, if you don't mind.
A good man doesn't look at a woman in the same eyes as everybody around them. They will take a woman and take that person as a person, not like, oh, you know, you're everybody else.
So yeah, the name of the game today is, as you could see earlier,
they, in fact, go back to the foundation of, you know, make a woman good. You know what I'm saying?
We got the app up now, so that's what we do now. We debate with Reezuhn. We're gonna start breaking down these debates, listening to the arguments. We can pause or do whatever the best flow is, but yeah, we're gonna start inputting these arguments and seeing people are actually getting anywhere or they're woofing. You know, even if they know some of the fallacies that they use, bring it to their attention. We could you know, start spamming them in the comments. We could figure something out, but yeah, this is how we're gonna bring the heat. So cool. All right.
If I'm gonna be of you, we're gonna try and do this together. You know what I mean?
I believe family is at the core.
Oh, and that's cool. I know that I can just
of the nucleus of the conversation we were having earlier, and family never came up. Even though our identity is very important, and that's the standpoint that I came from. Our identity. FD, what it do? But outside of our identity, we cannot have any movement. We cannot have any legacy without family, right? And so, Simon is saying that a good man is going to prioritize a family. So I'm assuming, Simon, that's include making a woman his wife, not just a fling, also marrying that woman, which I know a lot of men, especially in the West, believe that there's no use to getting married because of the laws that are attached and the stipulations that are attached and how the government assesses how.
You see how that runs, right? A good man will get over that. Like they are capable of turning around and getting over the laws. They're capable of going the extra mile to ensure that it doesn't affect them. They are capable of turning around and ensuring that that family like strives and survives in the environment that we're in. Like most men, which is the average man, will turn around and bounce out of that shit. They'll be like, oh no, I can't take it. It's just like a woman ain't looking for that. You know what I'm saying? A woman is looking for a man that will turn around and be able to overstand all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because a woman's already gone through that and like probably with a previous like partner and it didn't work. Like, you know, ain't no fancy doozy over here. You know what I'm saying? We're grown men. So we know that these women have been with men before and it ain't worked out. You know what I'm saying? But we're willing to take you up and willing to be your partner, willing to be your husband, and willing to put you in a family situation. So you can like be you know, in a situation that you don't need to worry about all this shit all the time because you know, one of the things that women do a lot of the time is worry. You know what I'm saying? Women are kind of insecure, and that's just by nature. You know what I mean? That it's just like how you're made up. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Men are supposed to be the providers, and there are still women out there like that. They want you to be the man, you know, and they just want to be the woman. They just want to like lay back. You know what I'm saying? But in this day and age, we're going with this 50-50 shit, and that don't work for the majority of mother. You know, it don't work. You know, they could talk that trash all day long, but at the end of the day, a woman wants a man to be a man.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was a long-winded.
Watch so serious up.
Yeah, Tracy.
Hey, what's going on, young man? How you doing?
How y'all doing tonight?
What's up, sir?
Man, we here, man. We're gonna wait till we get to full panel before we can get to the questions. But the topic tonight is most women aren't ready for a good man, and here's why. So
that's the topic. Yeah. Well, what is the topic? Yeah, let's.
I know it's a great one. Yeah, you got.
Yeah, exact Mondo.
You got your boy up here, man. I'm in my bag, man. In my bag. I'm finna get in my bag, man. Quit playing with these boys.
Man, the other night, Trey, they was having a great talk.
What do you say the topic was?
Man, Mutt and Roll and was like,
I was tired, bro.
Man, you had literally, I got off work, tried to get on 8 minutes. Everybody was like, bro, Trey just got off like 8 minutes ago.
Most women aren't ready for a good man. All right, we'll type that in. That's fine. We'll see how this works. Yeah, we'll type that in. Sounds kind of funny.
But for real.
Yeah, I know, you know, but like I said,
time I fall asleep, he said, hey, he says, how my body work. I'm listening to my body, you feel me?
Hey, I'm just saying, didn't know, I be watching.
What should we say? Are we going to be pro or con?
Man, on no forklift, I ain't finna, nah. But I was like, oh, this is a great topic to have a conversation. Hey, man, you know you made that Shaq too, right?
Yeah, I seen it, man. Shout out to my boy.
It's not really an argument.
Shout out to my boy Will, man. My boy Will, you know, brought Angry Man over here, so he made that happen, bro. So, shout out to Sanctimonious Real Satellite Podcast, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow that boy. That boy real one, man.
Yeah, what's this?
I saw that.
This is interesting.
I saw that notification come up. I said, damn, they look like Angry Man and Creative. I said, sorry, I watched. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched. Why wouldn't I watch it? That ain't make sense.
Let's see.
Why did I watch it? Come on, man. You know what I mean? Like we out here just being organic, having real conversation, man. Being real, man. And the real gonna recognize the real. The fake gonna fade away. Ain't no gimmicks. Ain't no praise and promotion. It's just straight. Hit the button and keep it 100.
There we go. Generating. Here we go. Pro readiness for a serious relationship. Many women are focused on personal development, which can detract from their readiness for a relationship. Women may carry emotional baggage from past relationships that make them unprepared for a positive new relationship. And then con, many women are actually ready for a good man, but often face societal pressures and stereotypes that misrepresent their readiness. The notion that women aren't ready often reflects toxic masculinity. Ooh, okay. Baby cooking with some bags in here, okay? Masculinity, and dismisses their legitimate concerns and criteria in a partner. Many women take time to underestimate to understand what they want in a partner, which is a sign of emotional maturity rather than unpreparedness. Wow. Okay. Key battlegrounds, expectations and standards, personal development versus relational readiness and impact. Oh, wow. Okay. Now that's our first. Okay, well that's our first argument in there. Okay, let's see. Well, now we know, and we'll keep that up. And then so when people start, I'm gonna try to hop in on this too.
Karen being funny.
Karen ain't seen me with a haircut.
I'm gonna try to get in
because she
on
got green eyes, she thinks she cute. She light skinned. That don't mean you cute, Karen, because you green. I got light skin. That don't count. I mean, she thinks she exotic. You know what I'm talking about?
Exotic.
Hey, Kia. How you doing? Hey, I'm sorry. I got off the panel the other day. You was up here. I heard you was up here being crazy, but I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna ask Samson. Samson said you was talking crazy. I hadn't watched. I hadn't went back and watched. I'm gonna go back and watch it. See what you was over here talking about.
Oh, you that intellectual nigga.
Hey, Rose. I was about to say something disrespectful, but I ain't gonna go there. I was gonna say something very disrespectful. I'm gonna act good tonight, Rose.
So, most
you
women,
you don't get that vegetable oil-based peanut butter out your house, boy.
I told you it's that intellectual.
That peanut butter is not good for you, boy.
No. This for the dogs. The dogs eat this. Like if I want to get them.
I'm not sure how that.
Peanut butter.
Get in
like
there.
If I want to feed them, like if I want to get them a flea and tick prevention, they not gonna eat it by itself, so I dip it in peanut butter.
Ooh, you're trained now. Okay.
Let me show you. Well, if you're gonna eat peanut butter, this type of peanut butter you need to eat right here, bro.
Why you had that right at your hand?
Hey, hold on. You see that? You see that stamp right there, my boy?
Damn.
Yeah. Showing off peanut butters. That's fine. I mean, we gotta put that in there. Which peanut butter is better? That'll be a good argument.
Hey, non-GMO, where is it?
Hey, listen, this cinnamon. Listen, bro. Nah, I'm finna put you on something. It's a cinnamon swirl peanut butter. Bro, put this on your pancakes. Man, hold up. Bro.
We got to get sponsor in this bitch. God damn.
Listen, man. Put that on your pancakes.
I'm gonna contact them.
Bro, that cinnamon peanut butter, crazy on the pancakes, though, bro. See, I already like peanut butter on my pancakes, but that right there, bro, give it a whole new flavor. Gianna, how your day been? Man, don't give me no goddamn thumbs up. Say something, girl.
She's not tripping at all.
My day has been great. How about yours?
My day, you know, my day been good. My son had a crazy hard training session today, and he literally almost cried, but he sucked it up and got through it. So I was proud of him because he been training with his speed coach, but he hadn't been with his speed coach in a minute. Like I said, I've been going through some legal stuff, a whole nother conversation. But today is his first day. Today's his first day back training, and like I said, he got through it. So I'm proud of him. Like, he went through. When I say hard, he went through a hard training session. He got through it.
That should break me.
I'm proud of him. Him and his buddy, both of them shedded a tear. Like both of them shedded a tear, but they kept grinding and they didn't stop and they finished the workout. So I was like, yeah, that's what I want to see.
Father's love is really uncomfortable. You know what I mean? It's kind of tough. You know what I mean? When you're apart from your child and stuff like that, it's really heart wrenching. A lot of people don't really understand that shit. But
100%.
I thought I got better at streaming.
Yeah, shout out to Trey, man.
We got a new chick up here.
Candice. Hey, Candice.
You already know. Candice is just.
Hey, why so? Yeah, she switched it over. Well, she switched it over.
Oh, that ain't the.
That's her.
Okay.
Don't do that.
I'm just playing.
We own that today.
Peace, Murph. What it do, OG?
It's since you started it, Trey, talking about someone new on the. someone here.
Man, when she going heat, man, I guess.
The
I might end up
squad's
buying
getting
one of
in
them
there.
dogs from you too, bro. Them boy, whatever you talking about.
Man, we took him to the park yesterday, and boy, they had a dog show, which is mostly bullies. So man, we decided to ruin. We ruined the dog show by bringing that dogs out.
What's
Man.
good? What's good? We got the link to Debate with Reezuhn. That's the new app. That's what we have in the background. We're gonna start debating with Reezuhn with some of these talk shows. We'll listen to the back and forth, and we see if somebody's winning or losing. We'll type in their arguments and see what they're working with. We kind of got the behind the scenes look at it.
One of my public,
We'll ask the judge.
One of my the grandbaby sold for like $50K one time.
It's a money maker within that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's about that. It ain't about that. Like, them dogs, it's not about that.
But yeah, you could obviously stay with us, or you could sign up and then stay with us, and then have your app up simultaneously. We also could sign up for live debates too and go back and forth and vote.
So I got all the tall niggas at the bottom.
There's the app's brand new, so there's a bunch of ways that we can make this our own thing.
You dirty son of a gun.
We could pick people that we back up. Like if you like one person's argument, I like somebody else's. We could start a little live debate. And then everybody else could vote. It's pretty awesome. And then we have the AI judge too.
You a whole foot taller than me.
You watched the fight, Trey?
Say it again.
Did you watch the fight?
Fantastic. Why would I watch that? I already knew who was gonna win. Bro, I knew Fundora was gonna kill that dude, bro. And that's like people would hit me up when they was playing with when they was talking about Earl fighting him. I said no.
And don't laugh.
Bro,
I'm not lack of a cup.
Lubin, bro,
but we're staying hydrated
out here. When I seen fight Lubin that time, that dude got. Hey, Wasso, bro,
and let me know too in the comments, or drop down or drop
hey, how you doing?
A link to another debate or whatever if you want to switch up.
When I seen Fundora fight Lubin, that dude got knocked down a couple times and got back up. It's just how
I actually pop on here. In my free time a lot too, because I enjoy the back and forth and the camaraderie.
What's the name talking about? He want Charlo talking about I guess he want to fight.
And then I know this topic's actually gonna be pretty heated.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially
I got a new fighter. He fought at 54, but I'm gonna drop him down to 47 in a couple fights.
Fantastic. Why you acting timid?
Oh man, I can't wait to use this on Knight's arguments.
Timid? What the fuck is you talking about?
I can't even articulate one of Knight's arguments. My goodness.
Don't do this, man. You not showing your...
Oh, and if you weren't here yesterday when we debuted it for the debut, a new feature is already added, so now you don't have to type in your arguments because they could get long-winded. Now there is a audio feature where you can click a microphone and you can enter your arguments now too. So little time saver, because I saw not only you guys, getting tortured watching me trying to type stuff out.
Thank you for being here. Salute to Trey.
So it's a little things day by day. Try the app. Let me know, and within hours, if not like real time, you'll see changes.
Like a Dollar Tree. Look at
it's cool over there.
I like like a Dollar Tree. I know that. You're fantastic. Who did your locks?
You call your Dollar Tree Gucci man, man. Come on.
Somebody send some money over here.
You the one tricking. Hey, y'all trick on the women on the panel since you like giving women money.
No, the ladies are cool. They're fantastically
they got a full panel.
You know what I'm saying? I love to see these black ladies.
Rose
you know what I mean?
Rose and Kay. Kay was
this today though, but it's all good. Hey Candace, how you doing? Candace, how you doing?
She was
okay,
more than okay.
Yeah, she had a whole head of hair.
And there's no debate over that.
That's her fantastic. That's her.
Shout to do
man, I hate when y'all do that. Stop that. You know what? I ain't finna entertain that. All right, real quick. Let's start. Let's go and get this show started.
They're about to get it going. Yeah, they got 10.
Topic of the day. Creative. Hey, Creative, we seen you. Dak Shack got you, Creative, but I'm gonna deal with you later on. But, all right, so most women are ready for a good man. All right, so I'm gonna ask my brothers up here. We're gonna start with the men. Ladies, y'all wanna hear from the men first?
No.
Push him over here. There we go. Alrighty, and then so we already put in the argument. Most women aren't ready for a good man, and we just did it through the coach. So it's just a simple.
From the man first.
Oh, this is not coach. This is just an argument builder. So
we get from the
simple
man
stuff.
First. That's what you asked, right?
I asked, did y'all want to hear from the men first? If y'all don't, I'll just ask y'all.
Yes.
Candace, you on mute.
And we're gonna. I think we've all heard these arguments, so we're gonna hear pretty much all of this. It's funny.
Are we doing sign language?
And let's just see how they all handle it. If they use it, utilize it. Oh my gosh, it feels like we're cheating.
Simon, behave, because I don't want to have to drop
and
you.
then I'll turn them up because I know I'm loud.
Why so serious? You need to get settled. Why you over there cleaning? Sam, so what do you consider a good man?
Let me know if it's too low.
A man that provides for his family, protects his family, and does whatever is required to make sure, their lives is, better, and make sure everybody has what they need,
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
A good man.
Expectation.
Character, principle.
That would fit into expectation.
Duty, and protecting.
Okay. Peace, murder.
First of all, ain't no such thing as a good man because only God is good. No, I'm just talking stuff.
Man, get that Hebrew Israelite stuff out of here, man.
Right out the gate.
One that seeks God.
Talk about debates. Talk about fallacies.
His mental, his physical, his finance to be able to provide, take care of his family.
Okay, Simon.
It's all the same.
A good man is a man that listens to his woman.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, let's put in what's a good man. I wonder if that.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
What's a good man? That's a topic.
A good man is a man that listens to his woman.
Oh, my bad. Okay, go ahead.
What's a good man?
Any other let me get the why so serious before we talk about that. What is a good man to you?
Man, y'all pretty much said it, but it's like he stands on moral, ethics, principle, values. He provide and protect, and he gonna do the necessary. He gonna do whatever it takes to protect his bloodline of those of his bloodline.
Okay, so do any other men agree? So most men agree.
So that's it right there.
Simon didn't say nothing about providing, protecting, none of that. So I guess he's just gonna let a nigga walk up and slap his girl on the butt. But hey, that's another conversation, right? So,
no, trade. The thing is,
real quick, I'll read it out real quick. Yeah. So a good man is defined by his integrity. That's one. A good man demonstrates compassion and empathy towards others. A good man actively contributes to his community and society. Yeah, and this is interesting to come from an AI too. So, obviously AI probably can understand what's important to humans, but like, would that even translate into their, answers too? And then a bad person or a con against them, cultural relativism complicates the definition of a good. Yeah, okay, just said that pretty much. Yeah, a good man might prioritize one value over another. Yeah, a lot of. Yeah, okay, yeah, and the perception. Okay, this is more like, how do you even know what good is? Yeah, okay, interesting. All right, let's get back to what they're trying to say.
If your woman told you to shut up, you gonna shut up?
Oh,
no, that's not the point. You're not supposed to shut up. You're supposed to just listen.
Okay, but if your woman did tell you to shut up, what's gonna be your response? How you gonna respond?
We need a timeout.
What's a timeout?
Like 10 minutes, because like she got to think about something, and that's what most people that's what most men don't do. They don't like go, okay, like, I get you. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, I get you're going through whatever you're going through right now. We need 10 minutes to just chill, and then we could get back to the conversation. And most times you'll find that they will think about it and then get back to you immediately.
So do you tell her? So you tell her, hey, we need a timeout, and then you need to go to the corner for 10 minutes, and then she come back. Is that what happens?
When you're engaged in a conversation with a woman, most of the time they are highly elated. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you need to just chill and go, okay, I ain't trying to be the man here. Like we're in a partnership. Yeah, you see that shit. Like, so it's just like you got to turn around and just be like, yo, chill. I want to be with you. We're gonna be together forever. Ain't no deal. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to argue with you, but the immediate thought in most women's mind is like you're trying to play me. You know what I'm saying?
So in 2026, I could tell.
There's always those people that ruin it for everybody else. The baggage.
Time out. Go to the corner for 10 minutes.
Yeah, try it. Trust me, try it. Yeah, you know Candice. You know what I'm talking about. Like, chill the fuck out.
His girlfriend, because we know that he's straight, putting his.
You're not telling a man to say it like that.
Men are aggressive. Women don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying?
They only like it when it benefits them.
No, you can say that if you want. You see, that's the problem. You see that shit? What you're talking about? When it benefits them. Like, no, women don't benefit from anything. You know what I'm saying? Women are your primary, and you try to make it secondary, and it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? You ain't nothing without that woman. Like, you need to chill the hell out yourself. So by you turning around and saying time out means like I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to break up.
Simon, real quick. So you're nothing without a woman.
Ooh.
I don't think at the end of the day, I don't think so. If you're heterosexual.
So let me ask you this: Did a woman help you acquire your wealth?
Yeah.
The woman did.
He didn't expect that answer.
So you're a lawyer, correct?
Yep.
So how does your woman? How did a woman
probably like
or
the best
that
secretary
woman
or
help you when it comes to litigating your cases?
No. She didn't get involved in like my actual work, but she was just there for me, and the significance of the comfort that she provided, and her just being my companion enabled me to do the job that I needed to do.
So you wouldn't be able to hold on. So you wouldn't be able to do the job if you were single, correct?
I could have, but it was worthless. Like, what am I doing it for?
Oh well, no, he's playing into.
Are you listening to yourself?
So you saying your whole idea
she was the whole purpose.
Make money.
She was the whole purpose.
Status and income and power.
We're not supposed to live like that. We have a
no.
purpose.
All right, okay. I think you're getting this shit a bit twisted. At the end of the day, like, what are you working for? Like, I'm a lawyer, right? So at the end of the day, what am I doing it for? I'm helping
people. Listen, were you successful without the woman? I gotta lose you, bro. You have a purpose, bro. Pots and pans gotta get them under the echo.
People make it better.
Now, Simon,
the fact that we have YouTube and all that.
So were you successful before you had a woman in your life, in your field, in your profession?
Yeah, but it felt
so like, you didn't need a woman to be successful, sir, respectfully.
I didn't need a woman. I wanted a woman.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you contradicting yourself, right, Samson?
Yes.
Okay. No. All right. Let me line this up. So it's just like, look, at the end of the day, you aim towards something. So it's just like if I'm trying to be successful, I'm trying to be successful for a reason. And my aim was to have a wife. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing it for myself.
That's another thing that's funny about these.
I could go and clean toilets all day long.
How many times people say reason. You don't.
I could go and clean toilets all day long. You know what I'm saying? If I was just a regular specular. But at the end of the day, I was aiming for a particular type of woman. And that's why
So K Clarity said, so you didn't feel successful without a woman, even though you were making money, you were lonely in your profession, you were lonely. Just
I think it's more so. It sounds like he's saying a woman added value to his life.
Thank you.
Okay, and Candace, and that's fine, but he has to articulate how she added value.
Well,
support. Because basically what he said right now, he said that hey, she was in the house, so maybe he's working on the case. She's cleaning the house, she's cooking, doing that.
No, wait. No, she was a teacher.
But I think he did ask that. He did say how she added value earlier by saying that she provided the support and the calmness for him to be able to carry his caseloads.
Okay,
so she was his piece.
So
what does
no,
that look like?
that's fine, but that's what I'm saying. What it look like? I need more
They always
details.
ask
Like,
that. You already know, though. Like, why do we have
that
to paint
added
it out?
thing. It's an added barrier. So it's just like, look, she was
That's
a
a
teacher,
bad
right?
thing for
So
people to
that
say. Do I
provided
have to
me
paint
with
it
an
out
end
for
to
you?
what she was
No.
doing,
You
and
know that you
what
already
she
get
was
the
doing
gist.
provided an end to what
What's the
I
whole
was
point of
doing.
that?
Do you get what I
Saying
mean? So it just makes us that much more successful.
no,
they're
Trey,
just
hold
mad
on.
because
Let me ask you
they're
this.
not winning or
Hey,
he's not
hey, Simon.
positioned
So
where they want
she's supposed to be our
in
primary,
this
right?
certain argument.
The woman
I don't
is,
know.
right?
I don't know what you mean by that. But carry on.
You said earlier.
You said it.
You said earlier she's supposed to be your primary, not your secondary. Remember saying that?
If I said it, I said it. If I said it, I said it. You don't need to put your fingers up. Your fingernails look crazy. Go ahead.
Oh, ad hominems.
just keep going, just keep going. Sam. Don't.
Whether they're funny or not, still not good enough. Unless you gotta be winning. Like you already
and I'm trying not to say
and
it.
even then, that's unprofessional. But we got a couple people out there that don't care about
So
being
you
unprofessional.
said primary, not secondary.
That's a choice thing. Move
Okay,
with
so
reason.
if your woman is your primary,
You know
and she
that.
brings
It's a
peace.
move with
Do all
reason,
these
Joe.
things for you, right?
We love chess too. Anything logical.
Let's go back to your original statement. She does all those things
And then
for
sometimes
you.
we love
And she's so
too.
important. Why would you think
Makes
telling
no
her to go to a
sense.
corner for 10 minutes and be in timeout would be okay?
Because it's like what most people don't do that in this day and age. That's why. Because like we're so full on. Like we if you engage in an argument, the primary basis of an argument is that you're trying to be right. You know what I'm saying? And that's just natural, especially in this culture, in this black community. Like we're really bad at that. Like it's like I want to get the best of the argument, but no one's turning around going, look, just chill. You know what I mean? Have a timeout for 2 seconds, and and then we could get back to it. And like we don't need to break up because we know that we need to be together. You know what I'm saying? The problem is like we do this thing where it's just like it's an ultimate in a momentary second. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
his arguments
Simon, real quick. Why did that relationship not last?
All over the place.
I think relationships don't last because
no. Why did that relationship, that woman that made you feel special, that supported you, why that relationship didn't last?
I went for a really bad time. Like she had a pregnancy. I don't know if you want to go into this. It's a very personal thing, but
not if you don't want.
Yeah, I mean,
I respect, but I'm just trying to figure out why it didn't work. Like
we were together. We were together for 10 years. We didn't.
Oh, so you're talking about your ex-wife?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, and she had a bad pregnancy, and it wasn't her fault. She's in a mental institution right now. And she's been there for like
where's
last
the kid?
2.5
How
years,
is he gonna blaze over that? Oh, did he say a bad bit? Or
and it's sad. It's really fucking sad, but I can't do anything about it.
So, are you still supporting her?
I don't know if we should talk about this. Yeah, this is debates are more lighthearted.
She gave me a child.
R.I.P.
And as I said, it wasn't her fault. I blame it on the institution. They delivered her bad. They didn't do their job. They didn't like deliver the child correctly. And they led her to be in the situation she is in right now. And at the end of the day, the fact of the matter is as much as you want to do it, this goes on in the black community. This is why we're messed up to an extent, because it's like you got these people that black women have put their lives on the line to give birth to a child, and they're not properly facilitated, and it's bad because we don't have enough black doctors, we don't have enough black lawyers, we don't have enough.
This is where they lose me,
all right,
though,
all right, you're getting off subject. All right, real quick. So, Kiana, what do you consider a good man?
R.I.P.
You gotta come on mute.
Well, that's facts of life.
Okay, let me go to Dory. Dory, what do you consider a good man?
Somebody who is continuously trying to improve his quality of life, takes accountability, has good observational skills, can, and at least in a relationship, protect and provide, as everybody says, can be self-sufficient and has emotional intelligence and good problem-solving skills.
So, Trace, you talking about Reezuhn? Go ahead.
But,
no.
Well, did anybody hear that? What's your?
Candace. It's on you, Candace. I'm sorry, Candace. Back on Kiana real quick. Kiana, back to you. You found your mute button?
We have that. We have that. Oh, we're live.
Okay, come back to her. And she moving.
I'm not blushing. You're blushing.
Slow motion.
Oh, you sing.
11:30. Come on, Candace, go ahead.
I thought that was a cat cackling.
This is funny.
It's on you, Candace.
Yeah,
I don't know
that just threw everything off.
A man of
for
honor,
me,
a man
obviously.
that keeps his word.
That was funny.
Provider,
that was so random.
A man that's consistent,
Dory is adorable.
that's reliable,
She's
with good communication skills, emotionally intelligent.
I should put that in our argument. Does Dory have any reason not to love me?
Okay.
A man that is, of course, what everybody else been saying, emotionally available, compassionate, caring.
They say integrity, compassion, empathy,
stuff like
emotional stuff. It's all super emotional.
You say stuff like that?
Yeah.
The stuff like that comes with that other type of stuff, right?
Why you gotta get nasty?
Too broad. It's too broad.
Why you gotta get so nasty with it?
Anybody got anything else before we
Yeah, I mean, yo, Jay, when you say provide, what do you mean?
Whatever needs to be, whether it's food, shelter, clothing.
I should definitely try to hop on.
Or in my case,
I was gonna think. I've been trying to hop on
everything
though,
that I
am
unable
don't know if Trey
to
sees me or not. He's a busy man. But I've been trying to hop on there. I was trying to. I don't. Man, it sucks when you think.
Sam, I need to do something.
Obviously, well, some people build stuff and they don't actually believe in their product. They're just trying to make money. But like, I actually think this is a cool app. And they were talking about him being worried about a stream, and I was like, dude, I have an app that prepare you, and you're the homie. But I was in the background. I don't think he saw me. So that's cool. But that's funny. I'd be hella nervous.
Kiana, you want to answer the question? Go ahead, Kiana.
Thank
they got
you.
10 now, so I have an excuse.
The question was, what is a good man? Yeah.
Yes.
I think a good
if this
man
app pops
is
off, I'll be self-sufficient enough to be with Dory.
Keeps commitments, who has a foundation of balanced morals and principles, one that is an active person in their community, one
That's
that
in there
does
too.
not
That's number
sit
3.
back and watch but takes action.
Community and society.
All right, real quick, read the super chats real quick, cause we got some super chats. Samson, cause I'm trying to find my stuff that I had already. I can't find it, but
some reaction videos.
All right. First super chat of the day. Shout out to Tori, man. I am
so funny
Tori,
though.
Man.
You already know what the first remix, the first short's gonna be on here.
Summer started off $2 super chat with Simon making
I'm gonna show my grandma that too. She's
like, you don't make sense most of the time.
I mean, they're teasing her, so I don't even know if that's good or bad.
What you on
to
today?
to tease somebody about somebody.
OG, shout out to OG.
To be the person that other people are teasing somebody
Simon,
about.
when he tell her to go in the corner, do he put a cone on the head?
It's nice to be thought about. What do they say? All publicity is good publicity.
Do that when you put in time out. Shout out to Wanda. Wanda with the $5 super chat said, "So nobody gonna say it. I will." Simon, are you okay? Blink twice. She said, "Blink twice. You okay? You gotta make sure you good." I am Queen Tori. Then followed that up with another $2 super chat. She said, "A good man protects, provides, pleases, and apologizes." $2 super chat from I am Queen.
I'll apologize when the women start apologizing.
And then
Call me
Summer.
petty or whatever.
She said a man that puts guys
One
first.
thing that women, at
That's
least
a
the
good
women
man
in
right
my
there.
life,
$2
they're
super
not
chat
good
from
at.
Summer. Shout out to Summer.
I got a question when y'all get done for the ladies.
Shout out to everybody with the super chats, man. I appreciate y'all. Go ahead, YSO. I know your legs swinging at the bottom of that chair.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Yo, Fantastic, you over there looking crazy, man. Why are you bumping your head like that?
I ain't gonna lie, you lost Fantastic with timeout.
Someone's always trying to promote somebody.
To the ladies that said a good man. What they do y'all? So would a good man be a dude that stand on a hard no? Like if it was something that y'all wanted, something that you thought needed to be done. If he's a protector and provider, and you came to him with something, he was like, "No, don't ask me about this later. I'm still gonna say no." Would that be considered a good man?
He gonna do it later, or he doesn't do it at all? Because there's a difference.
I think it depends.
If he gets around to it, yeah.
The verbiage.
Yeah, that's the way I operate.
The context
I guess
of what the hard no is about.
I'll get it done.
Agreed.
If I'm busy right now, don't get mad at me.
Let me give y'all an example. Y'all want to go out. You want to go out of town. He don't.
Think, but yeah, if I get it done, how are you gonna get mad?
Spend no money. He
Unless
don't think
there's obvious like emergency,
and it's gonna be a problem if you go without him.
Constraint.
He says no. We gonna do something with this money.
Keep it reasonable.
We'll figure something else out. Don't ask me about it no more.
It's the don't ask me about it no more. I'm not a child in which you have to talk. You have to give me an ultimatum in that way. But again, tone, context matters.
So with a man a man that stands on his boundaries, he ain't gonna negate his boundaries. He ain't gonna go against it. Would that be considered a good man?
What is your definition of boundaries?
And I just gave you an example. My boundary is if I don't feel like doing this, and I think it's stupid to spend my money on this trip, don't ask me about it.
Oh, he means not at all. Yeah, drop it. Don't ever bring. Yeah, I don't like that shit either. You'd have to explain it first. If you explain it with perfect reason,
that's his boundary.
There is a boundary in that situation.
She's just being mad, he or she.
Yeah, what I'm saying is the boundary is if I say
you
no,
gotta express
don't
yourself
no
very
more.
clearly.
That's all I'm saying. It don't matter what it is. Just don't ask me no more. I'm gonna tell you no, and if you ask me in a month, I'm gonna say no. You ask me in 36 hours, I'm just gonna look at you stupid.
I don't know if I like that.
So that's not the definition of a boundary. What you're talking about is just something he doesn't want to do. I wouldn't. If you stand on your hard no, that doesn't make you a good or bad man. It just makes you one that doesn't know how to communicate, which is
right. Just do it on your own.
That's
what people say. That's what
true,
a lot of people.
If I tell you no,
they tell you to. If you want to go to a movie, and you ask all your friends, and none of them want to go. You're still supposed to go to that movie.
Well, I think if we're partners, or if I think we're in a relationship, and there's a reason why I'm in a relationship with you, I do also believe that I deserve some kind of explanation so that I can better understand. And
if I don't want to give you an explanation, I'll have to give no explanation.
Hold on, sir. So let me ask you this: you done work 10, 12 hours. You come home. You gotta also cook. Your man here, he done help. You gotta help out at the house, and he doing his part. It's like 9, 10 o'clock at night. You gotta be at work at 4:30 in the morning. You gotta get up at 4, and your man wants some 6. You tell him no. Are you finna explain why?
Am I going to explain why? Possibly, but that's.
Yeah, I think most women would say they're tired or whatever the reason. I would say that.
But I think the kind of relationship.
Yeah, I know that.
My partner.
That was another one.
Healthy communication and not just yes or no answers.
But sometimes there are going to be situations where a man is going to say no, right? I'm not saying it's like all the time, every time, but there might be a situation where he say no and he don't want to explain himself. And I think that you should humble out and just accept the no.
There's reasons that you guys don't want to do stuff either.
Well, that's nice for you.
Yeah, it's just vice versa.
Because in certain situations, when a woman tell a man no, the man
boils down to respect.
He either gonna do one of two things: look at you stupid, or he just gonna go about his way because he understands. It ain't no point in me even trying to beg and plead with. It ain't no point in me trying to get explained. She gonna say no anyway.
Hey, look, Rose talking about, okay, so when I say no sex, then it's no sex and don't ask why. I'm gonna say I ain't want none anyway.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I mean, what the hell's that one about?
No, I'm saying, like,
that's unfair.
It's just an example, Simon, and Rose just proved the point. If y'all tell us a hard no on whatever the fuck you say.
I don't know, bro. Where your mic at, bro?
My mic on my ear.
Okay.
He in a hollow room.
I'm talking about.
I'm in the kitchen. I ain't in the computer room. I'm in the kitchen.
He's been in that kitchen for far too long. He was in there when we first went live. We've been on for 44 minutes. What you cooking?
What is the question you asked that he has to answer immediately? That's a question though. Like,
why can't I get what I want?
Expect him to answer immediately when you ask him.
Why don't you love me enough?
Lady,
are you asking about what? Like,
no, I'm talking to the lady. So therefore, if you ask him something and he say no at that moment, right? He has to give you an explanation at that period of time.
No,
if he wants coochie.
Yo, to be fair,
I think the issue was more so the tonality in what Why So Serious podcast said. The
real quick,
ending of it.
Hey, if you can stay calmed up, please stay calmed up. If you busy, get out. I mean, let somebody else come up until y'all can get set up.
Oh, I guess it's popping tonight.
I'm just putting a PSA out for everybody.
Yeah,
there's plenty of people that can have an opportunity to come up and cam up and enjoy the conversation.
I wonder who's trying to get up.
Busy,
I know Knight's trying to get his ass up in here.
Fall out. We'll bring you back when you get settled. Okay?
I want y'all to see Knight. Actually, he's a very.
How do you pronounce your name, Liana? Is it Liana?
It's on Candace.
There's a old man running these YouTube streets.
I'm so sorry. So I think it's more so the tone at the end of what you were saying, Why So Serious, because it's not necessarily what you say, it's how you say it. In the dynamic of the relationship, if I married this person, that means I trust your leadership. So if I'm coming to you with a situation, I respect that as a man, you are typically going to be solution-based. So if you're giving me a no, obviously because I've already entrusted you to be my partner or end goal, my husband, so I would respect your judgment. You telling me no on this particular situation, I wouldn't have an issue with it. But if you telling me no because I said so and that's final, don't ask me no more questions, as if I'm a toddler, then now we're going to have an issue pertaining to the communication. It's not necessarily that I have a problem with you telling me no, but now it's kind of seeming like you don't respect me.
So what's a nice way to say no and y'all won't get an attitude when I'm just saying no?
Well, no,
you can just say no.
You just say
no. They'll never like it. There's no nice way to say no, because
no is your no.
If you want something and I'm saying no to it, there's no nice way.
No, but I know what you said.
Nope, but yeah, we definitely heard you.
The only nice way is yes.
What I'm saying is, I went on a tangent, but what I'm saying is, y'all
if I say no, then I'm cold and all that.
No. And he know you feel passionate about it. Don't ask me about it no more, because I already know you're gonna come to me with it again. My answer is not gonna change.
Yeah, we're already looking into the future. We're saying no. This is like multiple answers.
I don't want to spend extra money. It's stupid that money can go here and there. If you want to go on this or you want to do whatever it is, it doesn't matter what my no is or my explanation. It's still not gonna sit well with you.
You say it's not gonna sit well with you?
I believe your question. I think what you're asking is if it's something that the woman wants, but the male is saying no, does that make him a good man? Is that
if it's something that you genuinely want and he says no, I don't, regardless of what his explanation is, no, it's not a good idea. You stupid if you make that decision because it's gonna come back and hunt you.
The delivery is where you get it mixed. Cause now it was stupid and all that stuff. We gotta do that.
We gotta make sure we separate stuff. Why so? Just because you say no to your woman,
I'm sorry,
doesn't make you a bad man. Just because you said no to your woman, we just gotta make sure we separate the two things.
Sunday.
Yeah. Now, I just want to know because there are some women out here who say my man would never tell me no, and if he know he's a bad man. These women on the panel, they don't say that. So it's just these women on the panel. It ain't a woman on the panel that's going to, I'm pretty sure Rose will probably say it, even though she might be trolling. But you know what I'm saying? Like some women believe that if they man tell them no matter how small or how big it is, it's a problem.
Is that your experience?
Yeah.
Is that your
it ain't my experience. What I've heard is what I've heard other women say when I debate them.
So much, and then they'll never ask
their wife or their woman.
But we don't always get all of the complete context, right? There's two sides to the story, even three. So how are you putting out a narrative that's someone else's narrative when that's not yours?
That's why I asked the question. If your man was to give you a hard no, how would y'all take it? Would he be a bad man or a good man? And the women on the panel, I didn't just assume that. That's why I asked the question.
Also, that has nothing to do with being a good man or a bad man.
Oh, we should ask the coach, or we should ask the Let's ask the.
I agree with you.
Let's ask the app. What's a good way to say no to someone
I don't like
you love,
to hear no.
Right?
You know, I'll be honest. I don't like to hear no. I would absolutely love to hear yes all the time, but I also don't want a yes man. The whole point in me having a partnership and being with a male is I expect you to lead me. So I'm not gonna always get my way.
Let's see. Interesting.
So if I'm leading you,
good or bad.
Okay, so if I'm leading you and I say no, then you're not gonna get no pushback, correct?
No, if it makes sense to me, no.
So if it doesn't make sense to you, then
I would just ask for clarification.
Oh, I guess that's not.
Okay, what if he doesn't give it to you? I'm just asking a question.
Or a topic.
Honestly, I probably would pout.
What if he just says trust me? I'm just saying, what if he says just trust me?
I guess I have to say it as a statement.
But I'm gonna concede. But because I already set the tone that I respect you, I value you, I set you at the head of the household. So then I'm going to
hold. You said what? You said
okay. I said what I said because if I'm with the man, you are the head of the household. I'm going to allow you to lead me.
Let's see if that works.
So I will follow your lead because I chose you to be the leader.
So why
I'm gonna let that sit for a second.
So why would you get into your feelings? If you know that he's leading you appropriately, right? He's not coming off in a bad sense. He's even if he explains or don't explain, why would you get in your emotions when that happens?
But Mr. P. Smurf, I didn't say I would get in my emotions. I said I would probably pout just because that's a knee-jerk reaction. I don't like to hear the word no, but I wouldn't be emotional.
I mean,
you explained it to me, then all right.
When that calls you to pout. Because for us, you getting in your emotions, right? We're getting it's a cause and effect. I said no, so now you're looking at the string. Hold on, babe. Well, I got to get all that. In the sense when I don't right now, I can't explain the intricate details of why I said no. Sometimes I need to think on it. I may say no at this moment, then come back and say, you know what? I thought about it. I made some adjustments. Therefore, now it's a yes, right?
Okay.
But because you came off with that, because remember, attitude 10% of what happens,
it always ends
90%
negative
of how you react, right? And we agree. Okay, it's just food for thought.
Candace, Eve had an explanation and she still ate the fruit.
Now they're thinking this is cool. Holy shit, this is
now you going into that Hebrew stuff, bro.
All right, I like
Man,
it.
Shut up.
My opponent's very serious about this.
You don't have a response?
I was waiting for you guys. Can you give me the verse where Adam told Eve about the fruit? Where's the verse in Genesis where Adam had that communication with Eve?
I got you back.
Oh my gosh, that is circular reasoning.
Because from my understanding, and that's what I'm asking specifically for the verses, God told Adam.
God told them together. God told both.
God told Adam Eve wasn't created yet, unless I'm misunderstanding.
Let me get my Bible.
I'm pretty sure he had when he had the fruit thing, they was together. He didn't have
that conversation for the verse.
Said it would rate my argument 5 out of 10.
Yeah, they were next to each other.
The emotional.
That's
I'm sorry if I'm over. This is interesting. The feedback's interesting because obviously that's long-winded. I'll leave it there if you want to read the long-winded part of it. I rate your argument 5 out of 10 while you pointed out the emotional consequences of saying no, which is valid concern. It could benefit from examples or explanations of alternative approaches that soften the impact. Reflecting on how saying no can contribute positively to a relationship could strengthen your position further. Great job engaging though. Okay. And so it's just, I mean, it'll be like whatever they feel is soft enough. Yeah. It's whatever appeases them. That's a rough one. Just say no then. Yeah, that's kind of what we're saying. Like, then you're gonna keep coming at me and then I'm gonna be in the doghouse or something.
If your man tell you no more death metal and he don't give you a reason why, you gonna stop listening to it?
I think he's bringing me up again.
I'm going to need an explanation for that because that was a big part of my life.
But it's your man. You trust him. You trust him. You love him. He's the head of the household. Why you got to give you an explanation?
I could still trust you, but get an explanation. Just because I want an explanation doesn't mean I don't trust you. That's
gotta be her favorite
thing. Yeah, but Samson, why'd you be with someone that doesn't correlate with your own beliefs?
Hold on, Simon, you jumping the line, Simon. Hold on, no, you jumping the line. Hold on, let me get these super chats and then we got Peach Murray.
Wild card.
My boy Sport B is in the building. My boy said I put
That's
Rose
the second time I heard them talk about that band though. I guess she was like a full on.
Rose not even up on the panel. I told Rose if she want to come up, I'll drop for a few minutes if Rose want to come up.
I was like, I gotta look that up.
No, she want to come up. She can come up.
I'll go to a concert. It's been a minute.
School Big 5538. You giving again? Thank you.
I'll be streaming. You got it, Samson?
Yeah, I got it. I'll be streaming. $2 super chat says saying I don't like to hear no. It's some child shit. That's $2 super chat from Uncle B streaming. He then followed up with another $2 super chat and said, "Allow you to lead. Leaders not allowed to lead." $2 super chat.
Do it anyway.
And he followed that up with another $2 super chat. Uncle B streaming said, "If they only listen when they agree, you're not leading." That's $2 super chat from Uncle B streaming. Then my boy Harwin, man, shout out to Harwin, shout out to Mr. Prove It, Mr. Harwin, that's my guy right there. He said, "Candace, why would God punish her if she didn't know?" That was a $2 super chat from Harwin. My boy gonna have all the facts and all the books and all the libraries. Shout out to my boy Harwin, man. You got
He's forgiving.
Straight up. And be streaming followed that up with another $10 super chat. He said, "Followership, the act of following a leader or the behavior of people who follow a leader, just as important as leadership, just different." You might have meant leadership, not shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say on purpose.
Nigga, YouTube, no one ever talks about inability to follow. As a $10 super chat from my boy Unc B streaming, man. Salute to y'all and salute to everybody with the super chats, man. Salute to y'all.
Sure.
Yeah, that's definitely ideal. Okay, so watch this, sis. Genesis chapter 1, verse 26. It said, "And God said, let us make man in our image and our likeness, and let."
Is that Simon? We gotta know for sure, Simon.
Somebody stop feeding Simon in his cage.
Oh, wow, so,
no.
That was why so serious?
My laptop on. My son was on my laptop watching Roblox video. That's what y'all just heard.
Of course, it's Roblox.
I ain't been in the computer room in a minute.
Have you been seeing those ads?
That's on me.
We gonna fire you, Wasso.
No, I ain't touched my laptop in like 2-3 weeks, bro. I've been on my phone jumping on pedal.
All right, let me drop this dime real quick. So it said, "And God said, let us make man in our image and our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the fowl of the air, over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth." So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. And God blessed them. And God said unto them, "Be fruitful and multiply, replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the fowl over the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth." And God said, "Behold, I have given you all the herbs bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree, and which is the fruit of yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat, and to every beast, blah, 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 blah."
Yeah, okay, now we get the blotters.
Everything that was
it's
good,
always as soon as you give
behold,
up, then they're like wrapping it up. Like, I gave you so much of my time.
Down. So remember, he gave him everything.
I don't even know what his
and
argument
then he
is.
said, "And the Lord," I'm gonna go down to 2 and 8. "And the Lord planted a garden
that Elo, though.
Keep going.
And there he put the man whom he had formed. And out of the ground made the Lord God to grow every tree that is pleasant to the sight and good for food, and the tree of life also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil." Right? So he broke everything down.
Keep going. Keep going.
So pretty much, so Candace, that's what I'm trying to say.
Hold on. Y'all gotta let him land before y'all start cutting him off.
No, it's
okay.
okay.
I'm not trying to cut him off. I was just trying to.
I'm not talking about you, Frances.
No, so Candace was right. The law was given before Eve was formed, but Eve was aware because she acknowledged it when she talked to the serpent.
Hold on. No, he told them everything that went into play right? Then we go into deeper details on how he went about the creation. So when he broke down everything, he broke down the tree of the knowledge of good and evil and the tree of life. Remember, he told them, do not eat of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. He had already explained everything that they needed to do. So remember, he named Adam. Male and female name was Adam.
We'll have another one in the background.
Named Eve, which means the mother of all earth. So now we go into the details and get deeper into what transpired and how we got into that. You see what I'm saying? So he told them from the beginning. He broke it down to both of them at the same time.
Daniels is on.
Wait. Oh, okay. So who named Adam?
Hold on. Hey, Simon, we're not finna keep going. So it is what it is.
Think about that.
We're not gonna have Bible study today. We just went on. I was
I was literally getting.
What you say, Kiana?
I'm saying if we're giving that as an example,
right, we have one. It's funny though, but that's actually a religion debate. It's not.
If you're using that to say, well, Eve was given an explanation and she still ate from the tree, Adam was given the same explanation.
I've been waiting to do that too. Like, actually
so my thing is that it is not an apropos example if you're talking about women needing explanations in order to not do something, because it's people, like the fall. It's not the fall of woman.
So let me ask you this real quick, Kiana, and then we need to get to the questions, Samson, whenever after this last discourse. So why do you think Adam ate it?
He was hungry.
Because he was disobedient?
No.
Then why?
Because he loved his wife.
Are you a Bible scholar?
Does he understand that she was going to get punished regardless? So instead of her getting punished by herself, listen, I'm trying to tell you, the love that he had for his wife is caused because she was going to be punished by herself.
These are all individual interpretations.
The whole book of the Bible is all about love. Whether you believe it or not.
I don't necessarily believe that he ate it because he loved his wife.
She was going to get punished by herself.
Perspective.
I don't believe that was necessarily the
he knew not to do it, but he did it anyway because his wife had already disobeyed God.
I don't even think that.
Really you think I'm gonna eat, but let me disobey God too? No,
that doesn't really make any sense biblically. No.
It makes no sense.
However, I just don't think it's because of love. I just think it's because they're disobedient, right? God didn't. I think that's a story of disobedience, not.
Adam was not deceived.
I told you not to do something. You did it.
Yeah.
This is what happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he didn't do it because of disobedience, Kiana.
Disobedience and deceived are two different things. Disobedience is I know what is right.
Eve was disobedient. Adam loved his wife.
Those are two different things.
Adam loved his wife.
Mm-hmm. He was still disobedient because he still disobeyed.
We understand that. That's not the issue.
Okay.
I understand exactly what she's saying, but she's trying to correlate the motives of fame. That's not true, Candace.
My dog has.
Where did you go to seminary?
I know that's besides the point.
I got you. What did the Bible tell you that you had to go to seminary to understand the word?
Bushes.
The Bible didn't tell me that I have to go to seminary, but my Lord tells me that I have to rightly divide the word of truth, right?
It does say that.
Hold on, right? So
no. I'm listening. We're having a conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we are.
My Bible.
But you don't have to tell me. Hold on.
Well, let's see what they're saying.
You don't have to tell me. Hold on. I have decorum, and we're engaging in a conversation. Let's go.
So my Bible and my Lord tells me that I must read the Bible for myself and understand it for myself, right? And then I have to discern where I get biblical teachings from and biblical guidance from. Yes. Okay. So then what I'm saying is, if my discernment is not ringing off bells, that I then need to listen to your interpretation of the Bible as the interpretation of the Bible, then I don't have to do that. Right? Because you're trying to give me your interpretation as the interpretation.
Hold on.
Right?
Please, no. Hold on. I got this.
And what I'm telling you is that, there is one way in which you can read that passage as, him loving his wife and doing whatever he wants to for his wife. However, I read it as two people who were disobedient to God and then thus created the fall of humanity. right, equally, because I think my God is an intentional God, and he didn't come down, or God did not come down and say, what are y'all doing when Eve ate it? God came down and said, what are y'all doing when Adam ate it?
True.
And I think that is a very intentional piece of that.
I agree. I don't disagree with you. So what are we saying? But again,
because it's out of his disobedience, because the law was given to Adam.
Candace, we understand that aspect of it. But again,
when I said disobedience, you didn't.
No. His motive, Kiana, his motive had nothing to do with disobedience.
Okay.
I said his motive.
I don't agree with his at all. His is like some weird, romantic shit. Like the Bible is not romantic.
Where in the Bible? You didn't answer my question.
I did.
No. Where in the Bible did it say we have to go to seminary?
And I said it didn't say that. But what?
So why? No. So why did you ask me where did I go to seminary?
Because you were trying to make your interpretation of the
Bible. No. Oh, well, what makes your interpretation right?
I didn't say it was.
So I didn't ask you where you went to seminary. You should have talking about the Bible tells you to write the word, which that's in the Bible, right?
In his feelings.
So I'm doing the same thing that you're doing.
You're not an authority on it.
I don't even want to play the game. I got one question for you.
He's trying to say you're not either, but if you're not an authority, I can say whatever I want. It doesn't matter what you say. That's what.
Restate that question.
Where does the Bible tell you where you're supposed to get your education from? It's a real simple question.
She's willing.
Because I'm going to see how good you know your Bible.
Where does the Bible say that I need to get my education from?
Yes.
In terms of like K through 12,
to understanding the word.
Oh, where am I supposed to get my education from about understanding the word? God first.
You gotta go to Sunday school.
Okay,
catechism.
Well, tell me then.
See, you talking about the Bible, and you don't even know what the Bible says you get your education from.
Tell me.
The Bible says that the Holy Spirit shall lead you and guide you in all truth.
Okay. All this stuff never makes sense.
So not seminary. Checkmate. Go ahead, Samson.
Wait, didn't she say God? Didn't she? You didn't allow her to finish. So I'm just.
I allowed her to finish.
She said God, but God is the Trinity. That's including the Holy Ghost.
I quoted scripture.
But I didn't finish her thought. She said God.
She
said the Holy Spirit.
Candy, she wasn't gonna say that anyway.
My love.
Candy, she wasn't gonna say it anyway. And again, my point is, you're talking about seminary, and the Bible doesn't even talk about school or seminary. Am I right or wrong?
Incorrect. However, I'm
incorrect that the Bible does not talk about going to school or seminary.
What I'm saying.
No. Am I incorrect? Am I incorrect?
Does the Bible talk about seminary?
I'm coming to you.
Am I incorrect?
I don't know how to spell seminary.
Are you incorrect about what? Because you've been incorrect a lot, but you have to.
Let me know if there's a question you want me to put in here. Hold on, let me know if you want me to switch to that other channel too.
All right. Back to the topic. So when we talking about good man, just a couple of things. So just to bring clarity to conversation, typically a good man breaks down what you said in the clear traits, has disciplined boundaries, strong priorities that aren't emotional based, doesn't tolerate drama, protects his peace, moves with conviction and not insecurity. Ladies, do y'all agree with that statement, or do y'all feel like that's a problem? Especially about the not emotional based part. Y'all agree with that?
Not emotional? They say that
defining a good man.
I actually know. They don't want them all up in their emotions. They'd rather have lacking emotion than too much. That's what I know.
I'm sorry, can you repeat?
Defining a good man, dance on your shit. Break down what you said in the clear traits, discipline boundaries, strong priorities that are not emotional based, doesn't tolerate drama, protects his peace, moves with conviction, not insecurity. Do y'all agree that those are the traits of a good man? Yeah. Dory, does Reezuhn have those traits?
Twice. Told you. Well, that was earlier.
I'm sorry. Does that define a good man? I'm sorry. Does that define a good man?
Yeah, you're being so complicated, bro.
The priorities without emotion part, I wouldn't necessarily say that wouldn't define a good man. Because sometimes your emotions could, save you from making some bad decisions. They kind of go along with instinct. So I wouldn't say that that's categorized. Insecurity.
Are instincts emotions?
Every human has insecurities, right? And you can grow from that, or you can go in the other direction. So I kind of don't agree with that.
I guess they kind of just happen. You don't reason through instincts.
If a good man is guided by emotion,
not primarily emotion, there needs to be a balance of.
No, I'm saying, is he a good man if he's guided by emotion? I'm asking.
He can be, yes.
He could be a good man if he's guided by emotion.
That's correct.
Ladies, do y'all agree with that statement as well? If he's guided by emotion, is he a good man?
Are they gonna stay by there? Are they gonna stay by the girl?
Candace,
fellow woman.
I think it's one of those things where there has to be a balance.
So you would consider him a good man if he's guided by emotion? He's still good. His emotions got him.
I would be concerned.
You're being black and white.
I'm asking them a question. I ain't asking.
I mean, if his logic,
I would prefer.
If his logic leads him and he has bad logic, isn't that just as bad?
So I would prefer if my partner did the same. But I cannot lie and say I've never made made a decision based off emotion, and it wasn't a bad decision. It was just where it was based. So again, there just has to be some level of balance there. Not a one. Nobody is black or white. It's gray. Life is gray.
I got a question. If you're done, Samson.
Yeah, go ahead.
So my question would be.
It was like he was cross-examining.
Is there an issue with women identifying what a good man are, or they're not just a plentiful of good men out there for women?
I don't think anybody.
You're gonna have to repeat that because I don't like it was kind of like you in and out.
Okay, so it's two parts, but I want to make sure I'm clear. So, are women having an issue identifying what a good man is? One, or are there not just good men out there any longer?
Both, but mostly, I would say mostly the women not being able to identify what a good man is.
Can I say this?
Hold on, Simon. No, wait, Simon. So you said both, right? So you said there are no good men out there?
No, every man isn't a good man. So I'm just going off of that. That's why I said a little bit of both, because every man isn't a good man.
Okay, we know every man is not a good man. I don't think that's a good point to even try to.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I
communicate.
Can I go?
Let me ask you this real quick. Do you believe there are more good men than women?
Oh, that's polarizing.
I'm not able to answer that.
Yeah. That means man. Because why wouldn't she say it if it was women?
I would say.
She holds it down
to the detriment of myself that men are not good enough for women in this day and age. And the thing is like the reason why I say that is because you don't actually put up. You don't listen. You don't want to understand. You don't want to comprehend. And women are out here right now.
Yeah, I forgot who's talking.
Simon, let me ask you a question. Are women naturally logical or more emotional?
Emotional.
They're not, but that's not the point. We got.
My grandma admits that all the time.
I said. Yeah, I said
she
they're
literally
not,
uses
but that's
that
not
as an excuse in arguments.
They're not logical.
Like,
that's not the point.
Okay, so question. No. Let's say right there. No. Let's say right there. So if women are not logical, right? So most of them like to operate in emotion. They comprehend with their emotions a lot of times, right? You can see to that point, correct?
In arguments,
I can see to that point. Yes.
All right. So let me ask you this: how do you understand how somebody feels? Articulate that to me.
Look, no marriage is secured by a man.
Answer, how am I supposed to articulate how a woman feels and understand her feelings the way she feels?
By being submissive.
Submissive to what?
To the woman.
So I'm going to be submissive to how she feels.
You gotta give her your.
And she don't even understand why the hell she feeling that way.
Cry on.
Exactly.
Be a good listener.
Wait, Trey, hold on. Hold on, Trey. I just want to make sure I clarify something. Hey Simon, I don't want to misquote what you said. I want to make sure I heard what you said. So did you say most men aren't good enough for the women of today? With most men?
Yeah, exactly.
go, Woody. Goodbye, Woody.
I gotta work on mine too.
So you think do you think most women qualify for a man?
Video pop-ups?
Not necessarily. But most men don't qualify for a woman. This is your problem.
Most women don't qualify for what they say they want either. So it's both parts.
Yeah. Of course. I mean,
Simon, who has the most unrealistic expectation when it comes to designing a partner? Men or women?
Women.
Like, bro, like are you listening to yourself? You're contradicting yourself on every plane, bro.
Balance of marriage. No, I'm telling you, this is balance of marriage. Look, this is balance of a relationship. You gotta listen to a woman because a woman's not gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? I can tell straight out the back. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Candace, every woman says they want a good man. Are you equipped to handle one?
Majority of the nights.
And what makes you equipped to handle a good man?
Or seeing him interact with others.
Am I currently equipped to handle a good man? I'm not sure. I'm currently making strides to better myself, to prepare myself when that opportunity presents itself.
Love the honesty. Kiana, you?
That's dope.
Am I what?
Every woman says they want a good man, but are you equipped to handle a good man? And if you are, what makes you equipped to handle a good man?
That's a really good question. I believe I am. Off of the basis that I think that I did the work to understand myself, understand what I want, understand who I am in its full capacity, good, bad, ugly. And I think that I am also I'm always willing to come to a compromise, which I think is very important.
Anybody got any following questions? I'm surprised Mr. Fantastic is so quiet tonight. Bro.
Nah, I ain't got a question with them.
Yeah, so I was like, what?
My thing with Simon is, even with the most, like, there are women out here on this panel, like, I know for a fact, if we can have a debate with them, they'll be logical in a sense. But when she go back home to her man, she's got every woman has some form of delusion when it comes to their man, bro. So even when she's in a relationship with him,
delusion,
like why I say that?
No, she just knows because she can get away with stuff.
Scam likely gonna kill me for this. It's a talking point. I asked my woman, if you met a millionaire right now, would you expect him not to cheat on you, or would you be mad if he did? She was like, "I'm gonna tell." She was like, she said, "I expect him not to do that." I was like, "You delusional as hell." And I told her that.
Wow. So, I'm a millionaire. Why you think I'm cheating my woman?
You just one man out of 6 billion. I'm saying most men that are millionaires, you ain't telling him no. Because
wait, no, you can't do that, bro. Because you're putting us into a situation that you're trying to exclaim from some sort of animation that you saw, or some movie you saw, or some shit you read on the internet. No, bro, like you don't know what it is to be a millionaire, bro. Like at the end of the day, you can't depict something that you have no understanding about, bro. No, what the hell are you talking about? You can't do that. Don't put us in the category. Yo, bro, don't put us in the category where you seem to think. You seem to think that you know what the fuck you're talking about, bro.
He loves it, man.
Because I do this shit in real life, nigga.
You don't do shit in real life. We're talking about you're turning around, bro. Listen, bro, you don't know what it's like to be a millionaire. Don't try and like talk your duck fucking language about some bullshit that you don't understand. You know what I'm saying?
Simon. 3-4 niggas running through the crib, all black, mask on.
I've never seen this one.
One nigga run to the front door. I hop out, I start shooting. Bow, 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 bow. Shot the nigga.
I have never seen this. That's funny. AI is
all the
nuts.
Niggas run out the door. They run out the door. This nigga on the floor.
AI is crazy.
All I'm saying is this, Simon.
People you're a truck driver. What do you do for a living?
I just let you talk.
What do you do for a living, bro?
People who have options refuse to do what?
What do you do for a living, bro? You want to run your damn mouth? Yeah, you.
What I do for a living?
You live in your mama's house and all that shit.
I'm a E5 in the next. Hold on.
What do you do, bro? What do you do, bro?
What do you do?
In the Navy.
Simon, you just gotta let him respond.
What the hell are you talking to?
Simon, you have to let him respond. Then you can respond. Let him respond.
Yeah, you can't say you can't say that in mama has to be able to let him respond.
In the Navy. I'm a
be able to survive.
I'm part of the construction battalion. I'm a construction electrician. Well, I'm home right now because of something that happened while we was in Qatar.
Because you're unemployed, right?
But he does.
Hell no.
No, he just told me.
Simon, you have to let him respond.
Fuck no. So I do work, but I also, like I said, I breed dogs for a living, and I'm also part of the military.
That's a
what
job.
I'm saying is,
French bulldogs.
I will
what
say,
dogs?
Even before I joined the military, nigga, I was making over $150,000 a year just being an electrician by myself, traveling the country. And that's me going to JCAT and getting my gold ticket before I joined the military.
Why'd you quit?
So I've been a part of the 10th percentile income earner. What is you talking about? Just because I don't look.
I mean, like no disrespect, bro. I guess
you might be a millionaire, but you
wait. Wait 1 minute. Okay,
you believe that? What Jay-Z saying? You believe that?
You already disrespecting him. You keep saying
always in the dark, always wearing the same dingy ass white hoodie.
Simon.
You got your hair cut from your mama. I ain't got time for you. Look, at the end of the day, look.
Take the hood off. I bet you gonna take the hood off. I bet you gonna take the hood off. Take the hood off.
You want to play with me, bro?
Take the hood off, man.
You want to play me?
Simon. Hey, Simon.
Let's go hairline for hairline.
Yeah, I know why
they're all going
trying to play with me. You're gonna try and play with me. Yeah, you're gonna get like some clout chasing and get some numbers. Nigga, please. You're long ass fucking stretch arm, bitch.
Listen, man, yeah, man.
Simon,
Simon, over here.
Simon, chill out, man.
Simon's I think that's his second L in a
Simon,
row.
Hey, real talk, bro. You gotta go her line for her line, bro.
Left and left. Second L.
Let me tell Mr. Fantastic something. Okay? You can play around these fools. Okay? Play around. Keep playing around. Okay? You're gonna come across a real one day. And then that's gonna be your demise, bro. I've been watching you. You know what I'm saying? I see your shit. And you want to run your damn mouth. And you want to run your damn mouth all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. If I ain't your father, I ain't your mother, I ain't gonna spank you, I ain't gonna do shit. I'll just put you in the fucking ground, bro. Don't even fuck. Hey, no. We ain't doing that. We're not doing that, Simon.
Hold on,
No.
Yeah, you might have to kick him out first.
Nope, gotta go.
Hey, I got a question to the panel. What I'm saying is, some women have certain delusions that they can call, like they'll call out reality on the panel talking to their homegirl, but when they go back home, like they are delusional in certain aspects of their man. And I'm not saying it's wrong because I think women are like
delusional.
That's all I'm saying. So I don't know why he just shot off like that. Because women, even the most successful man, a woman's gonna expect him to be monogamous. And I'm not saying a man should cheat, but I'm saying that I'm just giving you a raincoat or a poncho to understand it might rain. So you need to be prepared for that. I asked my woman there, and I call her delusion in her face. Like when you meet a man that has options, you got men at the bottom that cheat. So what you think the men at the top are doing? And they got the power to tell you or not tell you. I'm just going. They got the mentality. I'm gonna either roll with me or get rolled over because people who have options refuse to settle.
There's actually good
people. So as a man,
and there's people that don't want to bang anything that moves.
I'm not saying that.
People are gross.
You just said it. It's like Simon's telling you no disrespect before he disrespected you.
I'm saying he might not cheat on you, but I'm saying a man that has that type of money power. Don't be upset when he do.
I say I love you. Yeah, I'm gonna love you.
Yeah. Why wouldn't they be upset?
Break up with you first. I'm not just.
When you be upset if a woman cheat on you and y'all chose to be monogamous?
And I can do that now, and I still choose not to.
I'm not dating a woman for her money. What are we talking about?
No, we're not talking. We're talking about a relationship.
It's not the
finance side of it. That's a part of it. That's only one part of it. Every it's men out here they ain't got no money and still getting women. So let's not put that.
I said that it's men at the bottom.
Let's keep this two men. We talking. At the end of the day, think of what I'm saying. If you in a monogamous relationship with your significant other,
abort mission.
You can't have that conversation with me because
I'm gonna text you. Out. Abort missing.
You can't have that conversation.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm gonna text you out.
Yeah, but everybody on the panel know why. But I'm saying,
nah. You sure? You want to tell everybody?
No.
I don't give a that. You can't have that conversation with me because my wife stepped out on me. So, but the thing is, I want the nigga that came back right after. It took me about 9 months.
We don't have to have this conversation.
I tried that. Hey, listen. I tried.
I think I heard him say that before, though.
We don't do that.
He has, but he didn't have to remind. Listen, he didn't have to remind everybody. Fantastic.
He definitely didn't have to remind me. That's something that I like to get. But nah. This is my thing, man. Listen, relationships in itself is difficult. Women have their way of doing things, and men don't get credit for all the compromise that men make to maintain relationships. Right? There's a lot of shit that niggas just eat and sit on and put up with and whatever. Mind you, women do the same, but it's a whole lot heavier on the man than the woman. The man is always trying to make sure and consider the woman's feelings, even when it's illogical, even when it don't make sense, right? So, again, it's something that'll never change. Like I said, it's nothing new under the sun, right? But yeah, it's just now, like the girls in the fucking podcast and women are promoting this thing to where they don't need men. Women equate success with independence from men, completely and totally. Men never do that. A man is saying when he achieves the ultimate, level of wealth or success or finances, right? He feels like it's for him to do the more, the most or do more, you know what I'm saying? So that he lightens the load for the woman. The woman keeps trying to find a way to just eliminate the man from the equation altogether. The more she makes, and not have to fucking spend any money while requiring a man to have money, and it's just crazy.
So let me say this: why so serious on some real shit? And this is unspoken.
I don't know. Well, I do know why.
50% of the time,
The Dark Knight.
Spouses that's in the military, whether male or female, significant other cheats on them.
No. Hey,
it's not spoken of.
This didn't have nothing to do with the military, Priest Murphy. Had nothing to do with the military, brother. Had nothing to do with the military. Yeah, this ain't that, bro.
Oh, they're all
we can have a personal conversation.
We good, bro. Why so, man? Why so? I told you, boy, if you stay around me long enough, boy, you gonna learn something. God dang, when I said abort mission, nigga, leave it alone. God dang, man.
Why so?
Jeez, I tried to help you out. You just, my wife cheated on me. No, bro.
You why so? You knew I wasn't gonna say.
That's why I was telling Pete Smart, abort mission. We could have moved the goddamn conversation so I ain't want nobody to know your wife cheated on you. Now niggas gonna use that against you. And I don't care what you say, like it don't matter. Sorry, bro.
My wife didn't cheat on me.
I told you I ain't been.
I know niggas.
My wife
single, cheated on me. She's out of there. Bye. Take the kids and whoever else. But again, I want to change the conversation anyway. Kiana, when you say you worked on yourself, can you give me a little detail, if you don't mind, about what did you work on?
I worked on my mental health. I wanted to understand why I thought the things that I think. I wanted to understand why I did the things that I do. And I wanted to unlearn that behavior so that I do not repeat those behaviors and then get the same results over and over again. I saw the way that I was living and I said, okay, something about this is not making me happy. It's not giving the results I wanted to give. So
respect.
Yeah.
You got another question, Samson? You got another question queued up? Hold on real quick. Big A, what to do, man? You wanna tap in real quick before we progress forward? My bad, man.
What's going on,
What's happening?
Military niggas on the panel, man.
Sneak in there,
yeah.
What up, man?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I thought that was night.
Okay. Yeah.
Everybody been in the military except me and Sam.
Yeah. Let's see. Sam's in the military. P. Smurf, you in the military?
Yeah, Army.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Appreciate the service of all of them.
Hey, appreciate your service and support, my brother.
Yeah, no worries.
Grandpa.
Shout out to the rest of the panel and peace to the chat and everything like that. Please hit the like button. Like buttons let you hit for free to capitalize.
Teach them, Big A.
We already did.
Hey, listen. So, real quick, I listened to the last question that you asked Miss Kiana here, and her answer, while noble sounding and also sounded a little bit nebulous. And
just don't know that word.
It sounded very cliche, forgive me. What has this growth and adjustment afforded you? Like what tangible changes would you say it has made in you?
For one, my stress levels are down. I think in the past, excuse me, in the past, if I reflect, I made a lot of decisions that led me to isolation. I made a lot of decisions that would lead me to push people away in fear of losing them. And I think now I have relationships, romantic and platonic and familial, that are just healthier, where I can communicate my feelings or communicate whatever. And I do not then take it personally how the other person responds, because I am not in charge of that. I'm only in charge of how I feel, what I do, what I think. So it may seem cliche, but it is honestly very genuine.
I don't really believe in therapy.
No, that doesn't sound cliche anymore. It sounds more, effective. Like there's something that you can latch on to understand the changes.
I think she was alluding that she said that she went to therapy.
Congrats. But yeah, Trey, that's it.
All right, real quick, shout out to Lexi D in the Cash App and Red Pill in the super chat. Red Pill Crip in the super chat. I mean, not super chat. I mean, Cash App. I apologize.
I got super chats though.
Go ahead, brother.
I am Queen Tori, $2 super chat. She said, "I love when Samson Reed." So soothing. Shout out to
as he does it. That's funny.
Oh, you be on your month?
Nah, never.
Oh, I'm on.
No, nah. We good. We good over here.
Hey, did somebody drop?
Fantastic did. Fantastic.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Simon with the $2 super sticker. And then Wanda said with the $5 super chat, she said, "How can a good man be a good leader if he lead by emotion?"
I think that's for the ladies. That's for the ladies.
That is. Shout out to Wanda with that $5 super chat. And then my boy Square Biz with the $2 super chat said, "Simon, a hit dog will holler." That boy was hollering too loud. He had to get up on that.
Yeah, Simon wilding out. I swear he'd be pretty. Yeah. And it seems like he's got a decent head on his shoulders.
Y'all want to go ahead and answer that question?
Wilding.
Matter of fact, let Creative answer it, because I know what type of time she be on. How can a man be a good leader, Creative?
Hey, hold on. Hey, Samson, we before we go there real quick, respectfully, we gotta go back to a statement that Shaq had a problem with Candace. I mean not Candace. I'm not Candace. Creative. Did you see Dak Shaq clipped you?
No.
I still don't know how to do clips.
Okay, so Dak Shaq had an issue with you made a statement about you don't want to end up like your grandmother. So when you say you want to end up like your grandmother or the people of old, what was the context behind that statement?
Oh, that seems personal. Why would you bring it up?
So my grandmother, she got married when she was like 12. And 12 or 13, around that age. And she got married to an older man. And she had 9 kids for him. And
for him or with him?
With him.
Oh, okay.
She's a four.
And like after some years in the marriage, he started gambling. And then he went to the States and he left her to raise all the kids by herself.
So he went to the States. So your grandfather's from another state? I mean, another country?
My grandfather is from the islands.
Okay, so that's why you say you want to end up like your grandmother.
Yeah.
Context. Okay, that's all right. Because Dak Shaq, when he reviewed it, he had that statement. So I wanted to get clarification on that. So he ended up going to the States and leaving your grandmother with 9 kids, correct?
Correct.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, go ahead, Samson.
I was just gonna ask, can you answer this question for me, Creative? How can a good man be a good leader if he leads by emotion?
I don't agree with that in some cases, because I expect a man to be more logic. Because I feel like anybody, if you're making like decisions off the fly, right on emotions, because emotions could get high, But I feel like you could like listen to your inner knowing and your gut feeling, and I think that's more of a safer place. But to react straight up on like reactions, like you're pissed off, somebody got you mad, you want to get revenge. It's probably not the best place to act from. It's probably good to sort it out, being a man and be logic. And then find the right way to deal with the situation.
Usually jumping to the extremes makes everything clear.
Okay. The next question I was gonna ask was, wait, my boy Harwin in here. Harwin, you got something you want to say, my boy? My guy right there.
What's happening, Samson?
Did you hear something? You gotta speak on what happened, man.
Yeah, he was all in the comments talking about Adam andEve and all that. I said, he swore he know the Bible, but you know what I'm saying.
I ain't come up here to talk about
that. They
had
a stream earlier.
Okay.
It was fine.
My boy got all the books. I was gonna start the whole thing. Okay. All right, now.
You know the Bible back and forth, boy. Like, boy, walking Bible for real.
All right, so
like the same age.
Let me start with this question. I'm gonna ask Dory. Dory, what do you feel like the common breakdown? We talk about the disconnect between a woman actually being ready for a good man. Do you feel like there's a specific thing or a disconnect that happens that dictates that she's not ready for a good man? Do you think there's something specific, or is it more broad? It could be any reason, but or from your perspective, do you think there's something specific that indicates she's not ready for a good man?
Yeah, I think it's the lack of emotional intelligence. I think that's the main consensus.
Isn't that typically most women?
Understanding how other people feel.
I asked a simple question.
Weird, vague.
I don't know. I don't know if it's most women. I mean, maybe I could look up some data for it.
She's not outside enough, creative. She wouldn't know the answer to that. She won't be outside enough.
Am I next?
Yeah, you next.
So creative, do you understand your emotions?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
you do.
Hate them most
so when a man tells you that you're operating in your emotions and he can't understand your logic,
annoying as all
because you're operating in your emotions, you understand that?
Yeah, I do. When I was younger, I was really, really emotional, and now looking back on it, I could see it. Because I'm much older now, I could see the growth and I can see the way I was acting. And I could understand.
So you understand why you felt the way you felt?
Yeah, I understand that too.
Okay.
Whatever, Trey.
Yeah. What was that? Yeah,
I got a bone to pick it throwing this. So when men say, because I've said it too, women are terrible leaders. So when I say that, am I wrong for saying it?
Yes, you are.
People will get mad at you. Yeah.
Why?
Just to make sure you said women are terrible leaders, right?
Pretty indecisive.
Hey, Candace. When I said, of course I'm saying to be trolling, but what I'm saying is women are not good leaders, is what I'm saying. Let me this is not what I say, it's how I say it.
Now, Sam, not Samson. Why so serious? You bugging now?
No, wait. Hey, Trey. Dory said she agreed. You say you agree, Dory?
What? Dory, you agree?
No. To make a blanket statement to say women are not good leaders, that's not a good statement to make.
I'm not.
Now, hold on, because now you're talking about in every aspect, right? Now, me personally, when I think about a daycares, 9 times out of 10, I want my child in a daycare where women are leading, straight up. I'm gonna be straight up with you. So when you say that, you're making a blanket statement across the board. We're not rocking with that.
When I say it, I'm talking about leaders of women are terrible leaders when it comes to power positions. Want to
be smart,
addicted. Like if she was a dictator, a president, or something like that. Now I'm using that. Now that when I say women are terrible leaders, I just raise bait to have a conversation. Most people get triggered by it. But when I'm hearing them saying from the stuff that they be saying, it seems like Not saying what I'm saying is right, but it kind of go along with it because they saying that a man can't lead with emotion. They don't want a man that's gonna lead with emotion. He has to have a balance of both. If women are more emotional than men, do that mean that a woman can't be a leader either? Is what I'm saying.
A woman could be a leader.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
You just gotta understand yourself. Understand, like, do not act out of emotions. Take some time and
you should be a leader.
Narrow down the situation. You don't have to act right away.
It's not something that should be brought up
time to breathe and come back to it
at all.
Y'all talking about a relationship. I'm speaking in general.
Shouldn't even be in
I'm
question.
speaking in general also. So you telling me if you was to go down your list, go down, in Congress, in senator's office, even in public office, you don't see women leading and taking the charge?
You don't want my honest opinion on that.
Those are all public.
I'm not saying it's a lot, but there are women who are stepping up to the plate.
There are, but then again, I question how much skin in the game they have.
I mean, have you run for office? Did you try? I mean, if somebody's running for office,
I ain't never ran
a lot of skin in the game.
I ain't never
say that. That's very disingenuous.
You wouldn't win shit either.
I ain't never ran for office.
Those are good
across borders that I know for a fact that most of y'all would never do.
What do you say?
So I got skin in the game enough to understand politics enough because I've been asked to do some things for this country that I know for a fact people back home wouldn't do it. So that's what I mean by skin in the game. Everybody go if a woman gets in a position. Listen, hold on. Let me say. If a woman gets in a position of power, most people, even men and women, are gonna say one or two things. She's either F and S her way to the top, or her daddy probably gave her the position.
No, that's coming from you. That's the way you think.
I didn't say all. I said most. I'm saying most people understand that they said like let me get into that. If a woman was like she worked the blade or she did something of that and she was a stripper and she used that money to become a lawyer. She went to school for that. They're not gonna call her a lawyer. They're gonna say, "Oh, you talking about the stripper bitch? That's a lawyer."
Why so serious?
Who cares about that?
Instead of a character flaw of the people who are judging.
Why so serious?
Talking about everybody judges.
Oh.
No, but what
if you didn't? Everybody make preconceived judgments.
Yes, exactly. So preconceived judgments are very emotion based. So my thing is, why is that a character?
You think so? So if I see a woman walking on Figaro Ave, she dressed like she work on Figaro, and I say she a prostitute, that's me making an emotional judgment?
No. What you said a preconceived notion about her based upon her past and her present, right? Because you said that she took the money that she made working, then she took the money, went to law school, and became a lawyer or an attorney, right? And you said that people are going to say, "Oh, that is just a stripper."
She's a stripper bitch. That's a lawyer now. That's what they most likely going to say. Is my opinion.
My question to you was, why is that then a flaw of her that she changed her life and became a lawyer, that she used to be, versus a flaw of humanity of judging of where she came from before? Why is that then on her instead of people who are judging her?
I'm not saying it is. What I am saying is this.
But you are saying you're.
What I'm saying is men have to work their ass off to be getting certain positions. Women and the man still gonna get judged. If a woman gets in a position of power, she's gonna get judged 10 times worse than that man. Because most people not gonna look to that woman to be like, this bitch ain't going.
He's not.
If we had a general that was a woman in the military, won't nobody listen to her.
He's not a good.
But why is that her problem?
He's not.
I'm not saying. Oh my, you're taking that out of
context.
That's your
problem. It's you walking around with that. People like you who think the way you do is the problem.
Because you led the conversation.
How is that? Listen, how is that when women say they want leaders? So why would I listen to a woman who wants to be led by a man?
My God.
The same reason why I didn't vote for Kamala Harris, because she has a male man.
How old are you?
35.
I already knew that.
This is what I'm saying. This might go against the panel. Look, I didn't vote for Kamala Harris for the simple fact that she has a husband who she said is the man of her household, and he is one of them boys. So at the end of the day, we have a woman we have a black woman who's married to one of them boys, and she's saying he's the leader of her household, which means that you don't think she's gonna go for him for advice. So why would I listen to a woman that can be governed by somebody else? That's how a lot of people look at women. Y'all say y'all don't because of the sisterhood, but y'all do. Men and women.
This is why there's feminists, because the shit that you're saying right now make no sense.
Look, Look, listen to this. I agree with the first wave feminism. If you want to go work, I agree with the first. If you want to go work, equality, yes. I don't believe
and he
equity,
keeps going. Like he thinks
if a man
he's cooking.
is at my job right
he's
now,
cooking
and he's in
himself.
a power position, the men at the workhouse know for a simple fact he's doing something we're not doing, whether it be i.e. working 16 hours and we only
this
working
is not
8,
debating
or
with
he's ass
reason.
kissing. But we not gonna do it because he's willing to go that extra route. That's all. Look, you might not. You saying feminist? Look. I believe that all women, if you want to join the workforce, you want to do that, go on do it. But you got to understand everything in life about choice and trade off. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying you can't sit here and tell me that
with reason's free. I was gonna offer it to him for free, but it already is.
Okay.
Women question men.
I ain't gonna offer him no elite package.
So you think ain't nobody gonna question a woman when women are
people gonna be talking shit
inferior
about my
men,
product,
and women are they're more emotional and less logical than men? I agree. Women are more socially inept than men are. They can pick up social cues better. They can do all that better. But y'all,
obviously.
I was just asking the question because y'all said that a man has to be both. He can't just be emotion. You can't lead with emotion. If women are more emotional than men,
nobody said that. Nobody said that.
Yes, they did.
No, we did not. We understand that people have emotions.
You wasn't on the panel. They said that earlier. A man can't.
That doesn't mean she wasn't
emotion.
listening.
He has to have somebody said on the panel. He has to have a balance. He can't go.
We're not on the panel, but we heard.
The connections you
are illogical and emotion.
Yeah. It's not illogical for people.
Hey, why so serious?
He feels like he's in a corner.
That question. None of the young ladies that answered the question about
he's
logical versus
right
emotional when it comes to a man leading said anything about a man being more logical or less logical than a woman. No.
So do you think? So do you think
he was the one that said the negative?
Men are more logical than women.
I don't think it is a gendered issue. My thing is that what I have read is that you can map out a woman's hormonal or emotional spikes based upon her menstrual. Yes. Right?
No.
Hold on.
No, not just menstrual. Y'all produce more estrogen.
Listen.
Y'all produce more estrogen in us.
Listen,
we're supposed to be on your cycle too.
Hey, Kiana, respectfully, you read too much.
Listen. If I ask a woman a question, I can ask every man on this panel a question. They're gonna.
I'm very successful, so my bad. I'm dumb as hell.
I can ask every man on the panel a question. They're gonna either say I believe or I think. If I ask every woman on the panel, most of the time y'all gonna say I feel. So what I'm saying is, yes, men and women both have emotion and logic. Men typically lead with their logic base when it comes to emotion, and we do it in relationships, which is why a lot of women be like, my man, when he talk to me, he be emotionally detached because he's dismissive of my feelings. You see what I'm saying? Because we're looking at it from a stoic position.
I do want you to make sense so much because it will be so much easier to track a conversation. But what I'm saying is that it's just based upon data is that it is easier to track emotions for a woman or a female versus a male because of a cycle. Right.
So
she for you
lost
to say
me.
that a man is less emotional, to me, I don't necessarily agree with
she
that.
Lost
I don't think.
Hey, you gotta let her finish. Why so?
No, that's
I heard the lady. That's on me. That's on me.
Because actually, females will use that as an excuse.
It's one of those things where it's like, well, I don't necessarily believe that one is more or less emotional
when it comes to that time. Actually,
right?
There's no tracking it whatsoever. They can feel however they want to feel because they can justify it.
It's based upon if you had a good day, if your sports team won or lost, et cetera, right? Versus
that's how all of a sudden, I'm sorry I stabbed you because you knew I was on my period.
Things that are happening, but I think my problem is a lot of your talking points is that you are doing this. You're making these connections to this, and then it's kind of hard to then have a conversation with you because a lot of the connections you're making are illogical, and then you are then connecting it to, well, if a woman has a husband, she can't be the president of the United States. I'm very confused on how
said I'm not finna listen to a woman. If that's the case, I might as well just vote her husband in office then. If women are looking for leaders, women want leaders. So that means that your man has to find a way to, even in the most strategic, the most dire situation, he has to find, if y'all life was in danger, he has to get out of his emotions and become the most stoic he can to get y'all to survival, right? So if men have to do that, and women typically lead with their emotions, Listen, women tip. You can't sit here and say
he's
that
taking up a lot of time. Why is Trey letting him talk?
You can't sit here and really be having this conversation saying that women are only emotional when it comes to their cycle. Women are. I say women are naturally that way because y'all birth kids. Now, if that has something to do with cycles, that's menstrual, whatever. Men are more logical.
It has nothing to do with it either. Why? So women are just naturally more emotional. Like, come on, let's just be honest.
Men are emotional too.
To be all philosophical about something that everybody
you do gotta
already
interact
knows.
with me
That's
at
ignorance.
some point, though. I don't even know
If
you want.
And it doesn't demean y'all. It's just a part of who y'all are. Your biological makeup. There's nothing wrong with being a woman. There's nothing wrong with that because men, we typically do not lean toward. I'm talking right now. Thank you, respectful. Now, men typically we do not lead toward our emotions for the most part, right? Not saying that men don't get emotional. Not saying that men don't make emotional decisions, but men are just more logical. It's not a war or make it a bad thing because women typically lead with their emotions. It's just that simple, y'all.
Okay, I think it's just if I'm using this panel as an example, I feel like I've been very logical, but one person has overshared, one person has yelled multiple times and raised their voice, and none of them were women.
Who's yelled?
I just want to make that distinction.
No, who yelled?
Just say it.
You, my love.
I don't yell.
Oh, I didn't know she was gonna say Trey.
No,
I thought she was gonna talk about
She's
homeboy.
referring to me, but
yell, yes, there was a lot of back and forth amongst the men.
Well, ma'am, that's what we do over here. So if you can't get with the program, I don't know what to tell you.
I didn't say anything was wrong.
Anybody, hold on, anybody that know me, this is how I talk every day in real life. I'm not yelling.
No, that's amazing. What I'm saying is that if
it's not amazing, it's just
reality. He doesn't.
If I'm using this panel as an example, you saying that women are more emotional
versus logical.
However, the people who have gotten more emotional on this panel since it started an hour and 50
because that were men addressing men, so the energy gonna be a little different.
Yeah, me and you having a debate. I'm not getting loud with you. I'm talking to you how I talk to any other woman on debate.
He hasn't. Zero like.
Yes. Hi.
The fact that women produce more estrogen, that don't make your emotions fluctuate more.
I didn't say that it didn't.
No, I'm asking.
Testosterone makes your emotions fluctuate too. That's why they call it roid rage.
But I don't know right now.
These guys don't.
Okay, you might want to look that up and then revisit this.
Okay.
You have too much testosterone.
The fact that the element
start breaking shit.
Hold on, go ahead, Harvard. After Harvard, we got Big A because Big A trying to get in there.
Yeah.
For sure. Hey, Wasso, do you think a leader needs to know how to be a good follower?
Yes.
I think a good leader was once a good follower. Yes.
So shouldn't women be good followers?
They should be.
Everybody
okay,
should be a good
so
follower.
If a woman is a good follower, then she know how to lead in her aspects of leading.
Yeah, the shit that she's great at.
Why wouldn't she want to be good at?
Okay, bro. So that just contradicted your point.
I like that.
I said power positions. I didn't say.
I know what you mean. I feel you, but it is a powerful position. Very powerful position to be the first teacher of a child. Very powerful.
Yes. Well, yeah.
But I hear you in general. I get what you're saying. I hear you.
But Harlan, you're not speaking to the level of power that he's referring to.
That's why I said I hear him. I understand what he's saying.
But for you to prove a point, you got to go to that level. You can't,
He right on this.
No, I
didn't say he wasn't right. Wow. So what are you talking about?
Oh, I got a delay for something.
I agree with Harlan, but at the same time, I'm just saying for him to make his point, he got to step it up just a notch, respectfully.
Well, I think that being the first teacher of the child I don't think you go too much higher than that. And ain't too many examples. But I do agree.
Well, do you want to talk about that? Do you really want to have that conversation?
I told you this dude is all
the majority of women being the first teacher of the child, looking at the dynamics and where we are in the culture.
I don't agree with all that.
Right now, as a former teacher of 11 years, do you really want to have that conversation?
Yeah, but I'm not saying that everyone does it well today. What I'm saying is a good woman that is a good follower can do it well in her capacity.
Never her capacity.
Okay. One thing I can tell you, there's a big difference between a mother raising a kid and a man raising a kid, and that's a fact.
It's a very big difference. Very big difference.
Big A, it's on you.
Yeah. Why? So you missed an opportunity
That's actually
there. But I'll
kind of
get
an
back to that in a
interesting
minute.
concept.
Yana, let's say
every single person
let's
could never
entertain this
know
idea that
the alternative.
having a
went through what you
4-phase
went through.
cycle every month
I guess
makes
that's
it
not a lot of
easier
things.
to track a woman's emotions. I'm not saying I subscribe to it, but let's say we entertain that idea. Isn't it a bit more chaotic to have 4 phases in your emotional in your hormonal cycle every month than it would be to have 2 phases every day?
No.
You mean it's easier to track 4 changes over the span of a month than it is to track one change every day, the same change every day?
Yes.
How is it possible? It's like saying it's easier to track the phases of the moon than it is to determine whether or not it's day or night. The sun goes up and comes down. That's it. 24 hours. One simple change is made. That change is reversed. Over the period of 28 days, the moon goes through 4 phases. No moon, full moon, half moon, and in between waxing and waning periods.
My grandma always
That's
said
far
that
more
people lose their
difficult
mind
to track than it is to determine whether or not it's daytime or nighttime.
Like a day or two.
Okay. Why on the road, the same apply to this theory that a woman's menstrual cycle makes it easy to be able to track her emotional path?
I don't think one person goes through 1 or 2 changes emotionally a day, right? So that's why I don't think a good example to use.
1 minute I'm happy, 1 minute I'm annoyed.
So men have a hormonal cycle
happy, and then I get pissed off
that bounces back and forth between one phase and another every 24 hours.
Okay.
So that's the cycle I was referring to. Women, they go through 4 phases over the period of a month.
Okay. My point was not that one is more emotional or chaotic than the other. I think you guys are missing the point. My point is that if I'm talking about these 2 different phenomenons, right? I cannot then make a distinction of one is more emotional or if the other is more emotional, right? Because that is what the distinction that was asked. And that is what I was saying, is that I cannot then make a sound or level-headed distinction based upon one or the other. That was the point.
All right, let's start this all over because I think I'm completely lost in when you initially offered that, whatever that study is that you found, what were you saying?
The question was, are men more logical or emotional, or women more logical or emotional? Whatever the wording was. My answer was basically, I do not have an answer because if I'm going to be frank with you, I think that is a dumb question.
That's what I'm saying. This bitch is not making
point in introducing.
It's not making any goddamn sense. Why?
Because what I'm saying is that because the emotions operate on 2 different cycles, it is then impossible for me to say one is or another based upon gender only. That was my distinction. That was the point. Does that clarify?
No, I'm completely. So you used the fact that women have 4 phases in their hormonal cycle every month to say that you can't distinguish between that and what a man goes through when they're clearly distinguishable.
I don't even know what the fucking question is.
I said that I and my observations, right? So it has nothing to do with, respectfully, it has nothing to do with how you feel about it or what you understand or not. My observations and the way that I see the world, it is easier for me to do that. Now, I have a period, so of course it's going to be easier for me to do it because I can see it within myself, right? So how you feel about it is nice. That's cool. However, I'm in my observations.
To be clear, I don't have feelings about any of this one way or another. I'm trying to gain understanding by compiling as much facts to look at as possible. And what you're introducing or offering is still. I'm gonna turn this loose for the sake of not destroying the quality of the show. But I'm lost at the point you were trying to make when you introduced that, and I think that at least showing that there are 2 different hormonal cycles between that men have opposed to women. I think that kind of makes the point that women's emotions are a bit more chaotic than men's.
Okay, to you. I love that.
No, that would not to me. That's not up to personal. See, it's a different. Personal interpretation is one thing, but that's numerically factual. To have the choice of one or another, as far as hormonal phases, is numerically simpler than to have a choice of 4. And if you spread the choice out over a period of time that lasts longer than a day, that compiles the fact that it's more chaotic. I mean, this is mathematically correct. This isn't a case.
Big Aaron, that's why I brought up the estrogen point.
Well, I knew where you were going, but I was using her language. The language that she used, she honed in on the fact that there's 4 phases in a monthly cycle.
We're learning together.
Yeah.
It was a more complex undertaking than to have 2 phases on a daily cycle. That is a much easier and simpler pattern to track.
Okay.
Numerically.
Y'all definitely more emotional. Let's be for real.
Okay.
All right, Samson. All right, real quick, Samson. So we're gonna deal with words of disconnect and do the comparison versus his or her misinterpretations. Do you want me to go there or you gonna do it?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
All right, so real quick, let's explain how women interpret men's behavior. Rose, we know you need this right here. All right, so yeah, we're gonna sweat your hair out tonight.
I took that.
And look like creative, you already sweated yours out, so we gonna let you make it though. All right, real quick. So his behavior when he set boundaries, guess what y'all say about the man? He's controlling. When he protects his peace, then you want to call us selfish. When he don't chase you, he's not interested. Sound correct? Sound. Okay, Rose conceded. Okay, fine.
Sound like you need to play that African video.
Questionnaires. That's cool.
No. The last one, yes, I have heard. The one about the boundaries, absolutely not. I don't.
No. Oh no, man. When a man said boundaries, y'all don't call him control.
No, I know. I don't. I've never heard.
We're not talking about you.
Let's see what they said. Hasty generalization.
We're talking about so when a man say you cannot do something, you can't hang with her. Well, you can't hang with. Hey, I don't like her. You can't hang with her.
That's different to me.
It's not different. No. That's not different.
No, that's not setting a boundary. A boundary
yes, it is.
A boundary
yes, it is, Rose.
No, a boundary is to me that's pertaining to him personally, right? And saying, hey, if you're communicating with me, no yelling at me, no talking.
Rose, watch this. Rose. I'm rocking with you, but what I'm saying is y'all looking at it from a woman's point of view. We're looking at it from a man's point of view.
No, it's a
what point of view you want?
Ma'am, are you a man?
Are men
it is the language.
Kiana, are you a man?
To be less emotionally driven than women.
No. I want to answer that. Kiana, are you a man?
No.
Okay, so again, Rose. So again, I'm coming from a man's point of view, not a woman's point of view. I understand that what y'all deem boundaries might be a little different, and that's okay, and that's fine. I'm not gonna argue that, right? But I'm trying to tell you, that's just like Big A, right? Big A is a husband, been married. I think he's currently married on the panel right now, right? So I'll use Big A for an example, if he don't mind. I know he don't mind. So again, there are certain things Big A gonna tell his wife to do, and when he tell his wife, that's a boundary from him. Big A, if I'm correct or wrong, please help me understand where I'm making a mistake in my commentary.
You issuing a boundary can come in the form of issuing a command or an expectation. I don't see.
Those are different words.
Yeah,
no,
I agree.
Y'all tripping.
One is control and one is a boundary. Yeah.
You definitely tripping. You can't tell men what their aspect of a boundary is. That's why he asked you, are you a man? So these men, Big Aaron is a married man on a panel. And he just said that Trey was correct.
You can cross-reference the intention behind words, even though those words are different, right? So you can essentially determine what the intention is behind the word based on how it's used.
Right.
And so a lot of times when a man tells you something, so if Big A tells his wife, hey, I don't want you to do this, it's not about control, it's about protection.
Right.
If he postures it as if you do this, then I internally am going to do this, that is a boundary. Or I will leave if blah 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 blah. Or
I shouldn't have to tell you that. I should just be able to tell my woman, that I don't
finish the
Oh
rest.
yeah, some things are just
right.
like
There's a difference between rules and boundaries and ultimatums. These are all different words, right? A rule is do not go out with that person. Right, that is a rule where
that's still a boundary for a man.
Okay, that dictates external. A boundary is internal.
Semantics of this
these
is kind
actions
of annoying.
make me do this, or I will do this if you do these actions.
I agree.
And ultimatum is if you do this, then I will do this, as in like, or I will take something away.
Don't shake your head yes at that.
So
I'm about to wrap up all three. She go ahead, keep spitting.
Have different meanings and then different aspects of what they mean.
Right. So watch this. You ready? I have a boundary set for myself that says I don't date women that don't allow me to pump their gas. So when we're in the car, don't get out and pump your gas. If you do, I'm out of here. That is a rule, a boundary, and an ultimatum wrapped up in the fact that she cannot pump her gas as long as she's with me, all at the same time.
That's real. That's real. Why are you trying to play me?
You want me to do it again? Boundary. I don't date women that pump their own gas. Boundary. Rule. When we in the car, you don't get out and pump the gas. Ultimatum. If you try to pump gas, I'm out of here.
Don't try to play me.
Oh God!
You know I'm your man.
You are correct in the aspect that a boundary is about self-responsibility.
Don't try to play
A boundary is about yourself, right?
I just said that.
Yes.
So it's external what he said. And if you break the rule, that leads to an ultimatum.
When you start dictating other people's actions, that is then a rule.
Right.
Or an ultimatum.
A rule that is put in place to enforce my boundary.
She's not very good at listening.
In a way. Yes, I'm not.
Hold on, watch this. I'm gonna go to Rose. Watch this. I'm gonna watch this.
Go somewhere. It's
not. Rolling her eyes.
Yeah, just let him have it. Just let him have it.
It ain't no have it. Nothing.
He don't let no have it. Y'all just arguing to argue.
No.
Hold on. Hey, I'm talking. When I talk, y'all respectful. I'm trying not to do that. Rose, real quick.
What?
What's a boundary that you have in a relationship for a man that you're dating? What's something he cannot do?
A lot.
Something that he cannot do
a lot
is if we're in a dating phase, he can't come to my house.
So that's a boundary for you, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a good one.
So is that internal or external?
Oh, I was talking shit.
I feel like it's both.
Is him coming to your house external?
No. Go ahead, Rose.
Rose, is him coming to your house?
Nothing.
Keon, stop it, Keon. Rose, is him coming to your house an external thing?
I feel like if I had to answer, I would say that.
I feel like.
Exactly.
Somebody.
Listen, every time you talk, it's your personal experience. Yo, why y'all keep saying that? Every time you talk, you're talking from your personal experience. We just say,
just prove what I said 20 minutes ago. If we're having a conversation,
you talked about your feelings for the last.
That was a great example, Trey. That was a great example.
And I don't read books, but I.
Big Aaron gave a very similar example.
Common sense. If people operate in common sense, like, come on, bro.
We'd be good if we just
come on. I just feel the whole logic with that example. She don't even see it. And she still don't see it. She's so intelligent.
She just refused to see it.
So intelligent. She gonna try to explain it when I just contradicted and killed the whole point. But again, let's keep going.
Rose,
don't chase. Hold on. I don't want to hear it respectfully.
Hold on.
If I don't chase you, listen. If I don't chase you, he's not intense. You understand what I'm saying? Hold on. He's not interested. Kiana, hold on. He's not interested. Let me get to my points and then you can make your point.
She's very
emotionally stable. If a man is emotionally stable, then he's boring.
Y'all making this stuff up. They just want to be triggered.
Repeat that, Trey.
If the man is emotionally stable, then he's boring.
I've never heard that before.
Okay, that's fine.
Me neither. I never heard that either.
All right, last one. Hold on, last one, y'all. Last one.
I don't like to be bored.
Last one, y'all. Don't. And if a man doesn't argue back, he doesn't care. All right. So lack of emotional maturity equals mislabeling stability as coldness. Y'all have the floor.
Say that again.
What did they say?
I said lack of emotional maturity mislabeling equals mislabeling stability as coldness. He's cold. He doesn't have
emotional stability.
Okay, yeah.
But y'all have the floor. Go ahead.
I couldn't even catch that. Lack of emotional stability.
I agree with that because if you're coming off as cold to me, right? You're coming off as you don't care. I'm not sparking any type of emotions when it comes to the situation at hand.
So somebody like Samson is usually reserved, right? And Samson, I don't know your business because I ain't never seen you in a relationship, but like, do you tend to argue when you're having a conversation, or if something else said, or do you kind of communicate like you do when you're on the panel?
No, it depends on what the conversation about. I argue.
He wants to smoke.
What we talking about? It depends on what the topic is.
He seems like
I got you. Yeah, because we see you turn up on her before. My bad. I was about.
Yeah.
He has gotten mad on it.
So I'm gonna follow back on that one. Big A, are you typically how you are now when you having a conversation or disagreement with your wife?
What you see is what you get.
Gotcha. All right. So Rose, a man like Big A, he said, "What you see, what you get." I know you've seen him on the panel several times, right? So if you are raising your voice at Big A, I don't even want to ask you this because I already know. When a woman raises her voice at you in an arguing manner, do you engage or you just ignore her until you want to have the conversation?
Well, just make it known one time that I don't tolerate this form of communication. You're not going to get anywhere with me. If you want to converse as adults, you should calm yourself down, lower your voice. I'll give you a chance to speak and be heard. If you can't do that, if you can't utilize the maturity that I know is within you to lower your voice, then this communication is it's beneath me.
So Rose, could you deal with a man like Big A? I'm just saying with his temperament, the way he is, he's kind of like very mellow, relaxed all the time, from what I see.
I could, yeah. But do I think he's being truthful?
I'm about to put this. I'm gonna drop this link in here too. It's the video Ninja. If you want to hop up here,
that are laid back,
just follow the link. Really
that's just their personality overall, right? But when it comes to a woman that they love, they're intimate with, they're providing for, they're protecting, they're giving their all, and there's a point of contention, and the tension is hiding in a conversation.
Yeah, that'll be my first time having anybody
I don't
up here
believe a man is just sitting back just like he is right now. Just sitting back, he's cool, calm, and collective and saying, hey, and she's yelling, just out of control. He's saying, hey, please don't do that. Don't yell. We're not going to talk until you stop yelling. I just don't believe that.
What about Mont, Rose? I think he definitely
is lying.
Rose, you don't think a black man ever told the truth?
Hey, Rose.
Man, let me text Mark right now.
Mont's gonna pull up.
That man is married, Rose.
He ain't married yet.
No, Big Aaron.
Oh, I thought you said.
No, I said Big Aaron, the guy you said you don't believe, and in the chat you said you've been looking for the guy, the good guys that's married to come up here, and here he is, and you said you don't believe him.
Hold on.
That's a good one.
Hold on.
What are we doing?
Hold on, because I can't yell.
And look at how cool he is.
I never categorized Aaron as a good married man. I've never said that.
He's been married for years, for multiple years.
Hold on. I'm not saying that he's not a good married man. What I'm saying is I know nothing about his marriage. I've known people that have been married legally for over 20 years, separated, can't stop arguing, and they just won't get a divorce for whatever type of reason.
Hold on,
I don't know what type of man Aaron is now. If I go off of what I see on the panel, I would say, he's very well spoken as a man. I think he's a good man now, a good husband. That could be something totally different.
So why would you take a hard stance and say for sure that he's lying or you don't believe him? Shouldn't you just say, you know what, I don't know?
Well, I took the stance based on what I
wait.
What, because I know.
Let me ask again.
And I know, what I know is I know how men operate in relationships when it comes to a woman that they love. Because men will say that they're not
about
emotional,
the men
right?
You come across, not about the men you don't.
Rose, respectfully, you ain't answer my. Wait, why so? Because she's not gonna be able to answer. She gotta answer my question.
Not even the men that I
He's
come
coming
across
for her. He likes
right?
her though.
You gotta understand. I know women,
Everybody
a
likes
bunch
Rose.
of women that talk about their dating experiences,
I think we know who
right?
like.
And we're on the receiving end in a relationship when it comes to being with that man. So like I said, a man and a husband are two totally different things. Those are two totally different natures that a man have. Like that's not.
He's a husband. He's a husband, so I'm gonna ask you. Wait, she ain't answer my question, Waso. No.
I'm finna catch up. It's all right.
These are all very.
Wait, Waso, wait.
I gotta practice
Hold that thought.
asking questions on
They
here
talk about their dating experience.
Yeah, we know.
Told you.
Waso, hold on, bro.
Don't believe him. So you believe women when they talk about their dating experience,
but you don't believe this man has been married multiple years. Wait a minute, Rose. If you don't know for certain about Big Aaron and his marriage, why would you take a hard stand saying you believe? Why wouldn't you just say, I don't know if he's telling the truth or not?
Yeah, because I don't believe him. I'm not finna let y'all bully me into saying.
But do you know or do you not know? Well, I'm not bullying you. I'm asking you a logical question. Do you know or do you not know?
You can't say bullying.
Wait, Rose, I've never bullied you. I said, do you know or do you not know if he does that or not? Do you know for certain?
I didn't take a hard stance and say he's lying. I said I don't believe him.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you again. You answer my question. Do you know or do you not know?
I don't believe him. That's my answer.
That's not my question. I said, do you know if he's a good husband or do you not know?
I don't know.
Okay, cool. So since you don't know, then why would you just didn't take that stance and say, you know what, I don't know. Maybe that's not likely. That's not what I seen. But I don't know if he is that or not.
Because that's the stance I decided to take based off what I know.
So do you think your stance?
But you don't know him. You don't know him in his marriage.
You don't know, and you don't know him either. So why?
I don't. I didn't. I don't know.
Stop.
I'm not caping. I'm being logical.
Okay, and what am I being emotional now?
Damn right.
A little bit.
I don't know what you call it when you just admitted you don't know and then say, you know what, I still don't believe you.
Trying to be.
I don't know what to say.
You don't know.
Clearly, all I can go off of is his actual demeanor and the fact that he's married and how long he's been married. That's the only evidence we have. So the evidence is leaning towards.
No, it ain't leaning towards nothing.
Okay.
But outside of your personal experience, what would make you think a man like him will be lying if we're not going to go off your personal experience?
Moving on.
Hold on.
No, we right here, creative. We right here. Y'all like to move on from that fire.
Hold on, y'all speaking on Big Aaron, so y'all gotta let Big Aaron speak.
Go ahead, Rose. Finish what you were going to say, because I'm going to converse.
Yeah, finish, Rose. Go ahead. I'm talking to the men.
The only thing I was gonna say is I never said he's lying. I never said he wasn't a good husband. What I'm saying is I don't believe him because when we're on this panel, right? We're a bunch of men and women that he has no dealings with. He does not know personally. Whatever we say is not going to bother him, right? When it comes to the woman that he loves, that dynamic looks totally different because he's putting his all into that marriage. So if he's hollering and fussing or whatever the case is, he just might respond different. Like, and I said, I know men that are like laid back, reserved, cool, and calm and collected. But when it comes to that woman in their life, they tend to respond differently. So what I'm saying is, no, I don't believe that he talks to her like he talks to us when there's a point of contention or the tension is heightened in any type of situation. I just don't. And
right, you don't believe nothing black men say. I got you.
Let me take care of this. So you initially stated your opening statement was, "Do I think he's being truthful? Absolutely not." So that's pretty much a safe way, a safe assumption to make, is you're saying he's lying.
That's a hard stance.
No, I'm asking you for your. No, I'm asking, do you agree or no? Essentially, what you're saying is he's lying.
I don't think that's a hard stance.
Absolute? You say absolutely.
Harwin's gotta let him cook.
You said I called you a liar? I said you're lying?
Your opening statement was, do I think he's being truthful? Absolutely not. say that you absolutely think someone is not being truthful, is that another way of saying that you think they're lying?
It could be.
Okay, so can you understand why the gentleman are taking the stance that your initial stance was very hard and unwavering in the potential that I'm lying?
I can understand where he's coming from. I
okay.
can.
All right, just wanted to clarify. Now, to edify you,
I'm sorry.
The primary feature or component that I look for when vetting a woman is her ability to communicate effectively. The one thing in this world I don't tolerate, and I've used it to sever relationships very early on, as early as the first date, is once I see you communicate in a manner that does not align with my standards, then that's it. That's probably the one thing I tolerate the least, is an inability to communicate in a way that matches my standards of communication. Because I present like this all the time. And I can't have a woman not only communicating with me in a way that combats that standard, but communicating with the world in a way that doesn't represent me well. So my wife, the reason why I love her so much and she's such a superhero in my book is because she's able to uphold an extremely high level of communication to the point where I don't need to have this conversation with her because she was hand selected for that very trait. But if there's any other woman that enters my life that communicates that way, that's the exact speech she gets. And if she can't get on board, then she's done with. It's the end of it. I don't have time to communicate with people who are incapable of communicating with me on a high level. You've already slotted yourself as beneath me if you can't communicate in a mature and objective fashion.
Okay, so is it safe to say, since you made a statement and said that that person's
Morgan
over
Freeman
with
right
or
there.
it's done with, what if she
That's got to be his nephew.
changed up after about 3 or 4 years of marriage and now she no longer fits your definition of what a good communicator and an effective communicator and a mature communicator is? How would you deal with that?
She won't.
Because people, let's be honest, people change over time. Not saying that who they are at the core changes, but things change about them.
To make such a dramatic change that would require her to have a personality change that would indicate some sort of mental health issue or mental illness, at which point my duty to her and, my marital sacrifice would have to be activated. At that point, it's like she's come down with some sort of terminal illness. It would be looked at as that. You know what I mean? It would be
in your
mental break.
It'll be looked at as something like that
as a complete mental break, yeah, as if she came down with some sort of physical ailment or something that just completely rendered her, not who she is. For what you're saying to happen, it's not a small change. Something had to have happened. Either she would have to encounter some kind of trauma, ingested some sort of mind-altering substance. That's not something that can life
heart attack.
do.
Which could be realistic because life be life, and sometimes people do, traumatic experiences happen. Something you might do might come off as traumatic or, affect her emotions in some type of way. So what I'm saying is, if it does, then what?
I made the marital vows until death do us part. I meant it.
Okay.
It's real talk. Real fucking talk.
Respect.
Good shit.
I think
all right, well,
when it comes to boundaries, when relationship, men look at boundaries differently.
2 hours and 30. I'm make some food.
Most people, like women, look at their boundaries internally. Men look at their boundaries externally.
Typing in arguments
like,
on here.
If I tell a woman,
I'm gonna take
I don't
a break,
like promiscuous women,
and then
so
I'll be
I
back.
care about how you dress.
If you're still up, look out for.
I don't care what you wear when we're around each other. But when you're not around me, don't be doing all that twerking bullshit. Don't be wearing clothes.